destroyed.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello!
I have to mute the stream before I hear myself. Ah! Right, so just taking that thing.
It's taking that thing and that thing.
I'm just doing all the equipment management we talked about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Goodness.
The Google spreadsheet of all the artifacts.
It's gonna open
Or
all
do
the
you
documents.
just want a list of all the potential artifacts you can guess and get, and you just cross them off? You can enable them on your character sheet directly from the Excel, all the passive bonuses, and
I mean, if we want to spend enough time on it, we can make it work, but honestly, that just sounds like work.
yeah, fuck that.
The most depressing part of that whole thing, by the way, is that I've been learning a lot more about databases, so I'm becoming more familiar with how we would structure that in like a sane way, because I have to do this with taxes now. No!
That does not sound like a good time. Why do you do this to yourself?
Because someone has to.
Because someone has to suffer. Speaking of suffering, you know how I've been like actively using AI to generate backdrops for us when we play.
Like a sane person would when you do this much. Yeah?
Yeah.
Those are AI?
No, he's
No,
hand
you made-
painted every single one.
I thought you made
Yeah.
them yourself. Oh my God.
Yeah, with my penis on a
My
canvas.
illusion has been shattered.
Honey?
Well, basically, the AI has gotten dumber. It can no longer recreate the same art style, and it can't do things on a scale, so to say. It's good at doing individual houses, or like one mountain, or one path through a forest, but it can no longer do top-down views on city landscapes or like large forest areas or vast plains. It has seemingly become incapable of doing that.
So they shitified your AI.
Basically, like before we had like a 50% working AI, then they updated it to ChatGPT 5.0. Now we have a quarter of a working AI. So
Remember, people, ChatGPT 5.0 was just a way to try to make people like make the thing more profitable. It wasn't an idea to like actually make it good. It was just to, make the numbers better in the back end.
basically.
That's so sad.
So with that said, for larger scale things, I will sometimes show you multiple images just to give you a rough idea of what it looks like, as it can no longer come up with a concrete example. So if you're wondering why there's suddenly an Eiffel Tower in the middle of a city, blame Expedition 33, I guess.
What the
And if there's a massive spider on a city wall that is not supposed to have a spider, help me, help me, N-word.
I know.
Yeah.
He's losing it.
But other than that, for anything text-based, like I'm currently setting up ChatGPT as an entire database for all the episodes we've had so far, so I can pull names and events that are taking place to use as a reference point. Something I probably should have done from the start, but as a maniac, I've kept everything written down in Word documents. But now that we are towards episode 50 soon, that's getting a bit out of hand. I'm sitting there browsing through episode 31 to 49 to see if I can find that one NPC name you mentioned a few days back. Yeah.
May I show up with like one of the most evil suggestions you've probably heard in a while?
I try.
Have you considered the use of a relational database or a network?
I have.
database?
I should have used that from the start. I have the software called Obsidian, which is basically what you're talking about. It's a notepad
In
system
which
that you
case-
can create notes that are attached to each other. It has a search function that search through all the notes, and yeah,
I apologize in advance, but you've made a severe mistake.
Yeah, by not doing that from the start.
Yeah,
Yes.
by not doing that from the start, that sounds
I
awful.
only came to learn of that recently when a certain Quinn69 started doing vibe coding, and I was like, "What is that
Vibe
notepad he's using? Oh, I need that. I need that badly."
I need that a
Yeah,
year
vibe
ago.
coding. Yeah, almost a year ago. Holy shit, we're almost playing D&D for a year.
Hmm?
I promised you I would do a long-term campaign, and here we are.
Hell
Good
yeah.
job, you did it.
I'm
Hell yeah.
appreciating the hell out of it. It's a good
We're-
shit.
We're
good
doing
thing.
it, guys.
We're doing it.
We
my God.
we have committed to something for a long term. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Long-term commitments. Wow.
And it's
In
not
this
related to.
economy?
Oh my god! Yeah, in this economy, that's crazy.
Bruh, that's cold.
I think it's time to break up.
What?
No.
It's been too long.
Opa, what the fuck?
Okay.
I'm not good with long-term commitments.
Do you want to see other people?
They scare me.
We have to
Okay, make a new
go
character.
catch Opa and chain him down to his computer. We are
Yeah.
playing D&D.
Carry us in League and play D&D with us. We demand it.
Mm.
God, so what things ring of? I took acid resistant under frost resist, I think.
So, chat, welcome to the summarization of our inventories in D&D, our various complaints about AI, and nothing related to actually playing D&D.
I
That's
think they're
what
used to
this-
it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Our long rants about absolutely nothing.
Our?
Whatever. Are you saying it's just
Our.
me?
Yeah,
Our.
pretty much. Yeah.
Anyway, so what's going on in the world at the moment as we're talking about? Let's see. Justin Bieber is releasing a new album. That's
What about
yeah.
the recap?
And an 18-year-old has been hit in a car crash. Ouch.
What about D&D?
And an old lady drove off a pier into the water. That's funny.
Wow,
It's not funny. What the fuck?
that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super yacht, kind of just tilting over. Oh, it looks expensive.
What?
Yeah, that's a very expensive yacht boat, just kind of
Yeah.
deciding not to be a boat anymore.
A yacht?
Yeah, it decided to become a
Yeah,
submarine.
he's Danish, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn. Danish
What?
people.
What do you call it in English then? A yacht?
What?
Yeah, yeah.
A yacht.
A yacht.
No,
That's
it's a
not
yacht,
how you
isn't
say
it? Yeah,
Yeah, it is. How you say it.
You guys are weird. Just saying.
It's not a yacht or whatever you just said.
It is.
No, it's
No,
a
it's
yacht.
not.
It says
Yeah.
HCT on it. It's
Yeah,
a
but
K
English
sound.
is a weird language.
No, you forget about the C in it.
For some
Okay,
reason.
you
C
un-
is silent.
I mean, technically you're
Okay,
correct.
on.
Usually that's the case, but for some reason, yacht is pronounced like yacht.
I'm just
Yeah.
not gonna pronounce C anymore when I say
Yeah.
words.
Yeah, I
How
guess
you
can't
gonna
even
say
fucking
the...
comprehend.
made, I mean, big F, dude. No
Mm.
C's allowed.
Okay, let's play some D&D.
Right. So you expect me to do a recap? Is
Yes,
that it?
Yes.
please.
Okay. So the last time we had just returned to Darkmon, where we sadly departed with our very well-trained, capable public speaker of a healer named Valentina, who set off into the streets with her arms full of platinum silverware, despite spilling it all over and having a bag of holding on her. We won't know why she did that, but she also left behind a lot of gifts for her old companions because she didn't seem those fit to use in the future, as she was now to serve her purpose as a high priestess of the religion of Arkham for the vampire people and potential newcomers within the city. The moment they departed, they decided it's been a long day, so they should get some rest at Beer's Brewery. Brewery. I love that word.
You're welcome.
I'm definitely not glaring at the screen right now. Anyway, as you enter, you realize that the establishment has been kind of rebuilt. It is no longer comprised of scrap wood and makeshift hammering. It is now finely furbished and constructed with precision like no woodsman could ever do before. Having a beer and relaxing, you found it suitable to head on with your day and probably get some rest, as a small rabbit ran across your path into the inn, followed by a young, elven-looking girl. In that moment, as she introduced herself, she said she was kind of a havoc, causing explosions here and there. And that moment, you heard explosion from the street, quickly questioning this newfound person if it was their doing. You come to realize that the city was under siege by infernals. Imps and hellhounds were crawling through the streets, attacking civilians, but the old companions, Beer, Valentina, picked up arms, along with Small Beer, who was having a murder massacre, and the civilians and vampires all came together to fend off and try their best to hold off, while you saw the main source of this small invasion, finding 3 entities flying in the air, thinking that they were probably culprits of this, one of them specifically holding an orb, and whenever they pulsated into the orb would open up rifts of infernal energies, releasing more hellhounds and imps into the streets. While they thought they were safe in the air, Reginald was quick to realize that he could use that to his advantage, swiftly polymorphing one of them into a small rat, splashing down on the street, nearly killing the mage of their company in one hit. Rose, being inspired by this very action, decided to do the same. And as she thought the victory was ensured, she saw Reginald bleeding in the air, severely wounded, and the culprit behind it gone from sight. A moment of perfect mimicry by Paluna, standing in Rose's shadow, literally becoming a part of her in that moment, awaiting the potential ambush of this invisible creature. Moments passed without anything happening, and while you were still alert and aware of your surroundings, you decided that the main danger was now out of sight. You proceeded with your day, taking a long rest as someone hadn't slept for almost 2 days at this point. And rather recouping, waiting for a certain wizard to do his job setting up warding glyphs against the funnels for this very reason. Some of you had dreams, some of you found companions suddenly appearing inside your rooms. Something that would turn out to be probably not the wisest idea, as this newfound companion was very familiar with using explosive methods to get through doors. This commotion instilled fear in the people of the city, thinking that another infernal attack had ensued. Turns out it was simply just Rose and her way of expressing herself. The wizard from Last Stand concluded their business only in the nick of time, as this infernal assassin was about to assassinate him, as the final glyph of banishment took effect and shunted this infernal creature out of existence. Upon that and the long rest of quiet, you decided it was time to figure out what was the next step of action, what was the main pressing issue. And while all issues seem to have some kind of world-ending outcome or potential event, you decide that the most recent event was learning a partial truth of Reginald's family, a certain professor, a certain Lord Cyrus. You decide to seek out Archmage Dorian within Joaquin's Rest in his own shop, and as you emerge through his wardrobe, the entire shop had been cleaned out, emptied. The only thing lying on the counter, a note specifically directed to Lord Reginald, asking for Reginald to find Dorian within Tyr's Sanctum, with no further specifications. And that's where we left off, with the 3 of you standing in this newly emptied out shop with a note in hand. The scene is yours, and take it away.
Just a quick household thing. did we swap items now? Is that what we done? So did I get the cloak of protection?
We can say that happened during your like talking of events and what actions to take, because there was a very logistic thing out of game to do, so we can work it in between the conversations.
Of course, but we didn't really have put the final nail in the coffin on that.
Mm-mm.
We can agree on what we're swapping and just talk ourselves out of it.
Sure. All right.
Is this your house?
No. This is my brother's store, where he normally sells his magical items. But as you can see, he is no longer here.
He's emptied it completely out. No, it seems like he just...
How can you know?
Put everything out.
Well, you can just go and feel if there's anything there that you can't see.
Rose will go over to one of the shelves and try to like touch different parts inside the shelves to see if there's anything there.
Feeling around, you don't meet any invisible objects. There's not even a grain of dust that collects on your hand. It seems to be extremely neat, but no invisible hidden things.
Good news, it's clean.
Yes. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Well, we should probably head to Tear Sanctum then.
Well,
I could teleport us there, but that would teleport us right into my my home. Not sure if that is the safest place to go right away. We could take a boat there. It's not that far.
Do we have that much time?
How long is it? It's like less than a day's worth of boat travel.
It's about a day's
like
travel,
a day,
either through boat or on a horse carriage. You've done this travel quite a few times, so you're familiar with it.
Yeah. It's about a day worth of travel. Either way, we go by sea or land.
Wait, really?
Teleportation would be instant, of course, but there's no guarantee who will be waiting for us on the other side. So
yeah.
I guess we could send a message to Dorian, ask where if it's safe to teleport home. I guess I'll do that. I'll grab my necklace of sending and send a message to Dorian. I say, Dorian, I found your message. Is it safe to use the home teleport circle?
A few seconds passes by, and you hear something come through. But rather than comprehensive words, it's most like a static signal falling in and out.
That's weird.
We're gonna have to elaborate on that statement.
Well, he tried to communicate, I guess, but I didn't hear anything. Just some weird noise.
What kind of weird noise?
It's hard to describe. It's just like something like this, like. Yes, exactly like that. Have you heard it before?
My ears.
Sometimes I've heard it before, yeah.
Wait, really? Where?
How?
Like out by the water. Sometimes I've heard it if I have insulted someone nearby, but I don't know if I do it on purpose. But sometimes they get angry. Do you know the little frogs?
I do not know the little frogs.
I feel like.
Do you care to elaborate?
Talking past each other now.
Oh. Well, either way, it can't be good. It did not sound like a very pleasant sound. It wasn't like
yes,
ha. It was that sounds evil.
Exactly, yes. I'm a bit worried, to be honest.
Then we must go and save your brother.
Yes, I guess the direct way then.
What do you mean the direct way? If
Well,
there's an
we teleport to Tear Sanctum.
But wait, you asked him if
Need
it
to
was
hurry.
well,
safe.
obviously not. Isn't that the whole point? If it's dangerous and if something's capable of intercepting like messages, then maybe we shouldn't go flying in.
Oh, we don't know that. He might be incapacitated or something, and he needs our help.
Again, feels a bit of a stretch to just run to that assumption.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened. When I tried to communicate with my brother, he always answered.
Well, in that case, that should in itself be a sign of caution.
I guess. But we still need to go and help him. If he is truly in danger, then we have no time to waste.
Yeah, let us go get on the first ship that goes to Tear Sanctum.
Oh,
Wanna travel on a ship?
sure. I really
Well-
feel like we should go get there faster.
It's
well.
just if that is fast or not. I mean,
Oh no, the
You know?
teleportation scroll will be there in a minute.
yes, when that solves the problem. If we assume that, look, how do I say this? If we assume the place is safe and nothing was wrong, then contacting your brother wouldn't be a problem.
Well, it could be in
Right.
some other trouble, not necessarily having to do with the teleportation circle at my home. It could be all sorts of trouble.
True.
Or maybe someone is blocking messages. That could also be a thing.
Good.
And it is still safe. I think we're being a bit too cautious here, but fine. Let's get to the harbor and get on the ship. Up, let's go. Starts
Aye,
heading
aye.
towards.
We
The
have nothing we
docks.
need to pick up before we go, right? Like, no potions, no nothing.
No time for that. Let's go.
All right.
Right, we'll sort of things out at the...
Yeah. Exiting the magical workshop, the door is notably unlocked and the doorbell rings as you exit and close the door. There doesn't seem to have been any keys left behind, so you just decide to leave it unlocked and proceed into the streets. The streets are buzzing with energy, lots of travelers, lots of merchants shouting, "In preparations for the wedding coming up, buy your souvenirs, come on in, heading to the harbor, take the boat, be the first to get a place on the plaza, head on up." The mood is all cheery and light, and people are wandering in all directions with the prospect of either an event coming up or the opportunity of money to relation to this event coming up. You also hear occasional chatter from guards that seem to have the Tear Sanctum attire on, talking about that the front lines are returning home, at least from some directions. Notably, those that have ventured to the far west have recently come back home, although they don't seem to be the best of wear as they have returned. And the front lines against Last Stand seem to also have returned home as of late. And as you head towards the harbor, there are plenty of ships currently loading up cargo and passengers along with them. And some of these ships are definitely overstacked with people and cargo for that matter, seemingly trying to make as much money as possible per travel in these times.
I would like to use my feat called Ship's Passage from my sailor background to secure us passage on one of these ships. Maybe one that Paluna knows is part of a trade union he once knew, or maybe an elven merchant or a long-lived merchant that he knew back in his days.
While you don't recognize anybody you have talked with in the past, you recognize the trade emblem that showcases that this is either courier work or just cargo work. And with your ship's cant, you easily persuade them to let you on board while there is no promise of a cabin. As the ship is extremely crowded, you are allowed to sit on top of cargo crates and enjoy the view as you sail.
All right, guys, when do we set off?
Oh, should be not too long. We have a few crates, and we're waiting for the last sailors who are hopefully not too drunk coming back from the inn. But if there's anything you guys need to catch up on before we go, I would recommend doing it now. Probably about an hour's time. At least that's when I'm person to go down ahead and get my crew.
Thank you, Captain.
Hour's time, you say, huh?
An hour.
All right. I guess you could do that shopping after all if you want to, Pluna.
Nah, I mean, I'm mostly stocked up for various things. What I really need to do is like change of clothes, some of the usual suspects.
How are you doing on healing potions? I used quite a few in that last little fight.
I mean, I have a pretty decent one left and 2 minor ones. Yeah, maybe I.
How about I go and grab us some more? Do you have any healing potions, Rose? Do you need any?
To look through her backpack. Yep, I've got that.
Are you sure? Let's have a look. I'll look in the backpack, see if she's telling the truth.
There's 2 potions of healing there.
Small ones or big ones?
The 4d4 one.
Okay.
Do you need them?
Fine. No. I shall buy some of my own.
Did you hear them talking about souvenirs?
No.
Yes, but you should probably not buy any of those. Those are usually just junk.
Oh. Who's getting married? They were talking about a wedding.
Yes, my uncle is getting married. Yes.
Your uncle's getting married? Are you invited to the wedding?
I don't think so, no. He's quite of high stature.
Oh.
And we are not on good terms, I think. So.
Oh, is he a mean guy?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Pluna, how about you fill Rose in on the bare minimum, I guess? And I will get us some potions, okay?
Sure.
I'll walk off, try to find some, like a merchant on the docks or something.
All right. Do you want to haggle for price, or are you just buying it at the...
Yeah, I'll just buy them at price.
All right. So there's the 50 gold, the 150, and 500 gold potions.
Yep. How many did you have, Pluna? 1?
1 lesser... No, 2 lesser, 1 greater.
Yeah, I'll buy like 3 big ones.
All right.
For 450.
Yep. Easy enough to do.
Yep.
It's a busy street, busy city with a lot of events coming up, so all the stores have made sure to stock up on everything.
Yep. And then eventually when I get back, I'll give Pluna 1 and keep 2 myself.
All right. Pluna and Rose, do you want to RP this little recap scenario, or do you want to speedrun it?
We can RP a bit.
Pluna, where is the bare minimum?
I mean, depends on the bare minimum for what.
I mean, where is it? Is it like a bear walking the streets?
No, it's more an expression people use.
Oh.
They usually say it's the least you need.
Least you need.
Like the bare minimum.
Like a small bear is the least you need.
No. It's more... how do we say this? Think about it like this. If you want to eat a full meal, like you want to fill up on food for a day, day's gone, how little food can you eat before you've eaten enough?
How little food can I eat before I've eaten enough? At least 1 cupcake.
Yeah. Right. So then 1 cupcake would be the bare minimum. But how many cupcakes would you really like to eat in that case?
5. No, 6.
Pluna nods on me. See? That 1 cupcake is the least you'll want. The least you'll need, maybe even. But 6 cupcakes. That's what you'd like.
Okay. think I understand.
So the whole thing about the bare minimum is making sure that you at least have what you need. But sometimes it's a good idea to spend a little more to make sure you have what you like. Yeah?
Yeah. I think I get
That
it.
should conclude. Luna started like shuffling around, taking a couple of things, starts putting like his things around his chest again, taking things up of the bag of holding, looking like, no, not that, puts it back into the bag of holding repeatedly.
Rose will write
So-
in her notebook like small bear equals 1 cupcake.
God damn it. That's not the lesson you were supposed to take from that.
You write an awful lot in that notebook of yours. Is that how you keep track?
Yes, it's my top secret princess journal.
But what are you a princess of?
Well, nothing really, but hopefully maybe one day. You know, you never know.
But how can you have a princess journal if you're not a princess of anything?
Because in my fantasy mind, I am a princess. But that's only pretend. I know that. I'm not insane. But it's okay to wish, right?
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, at least think of worse things to do than wishing.
Look, I even made this little drawing. And she'll like open the journal and show him a drawing of her and Baluna and Reginald and the demons that he fought.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
How good is this drawing?
Guys, I will show you.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No need to roll a dexterity or performance check. That is.
Oh no, that's so cute.
That's
Wait, so
nice.
You have to show the stream then.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Is
see.
that Gandalf and Legolas? That's crazy.
Yeah, why do I have a blue wizard's hat on?
Don't worry about it. Wait, how can I even show stream? now?
This
think
is
we're
Rose
portal-
Vision. Rose Vision does not care about what you feel.
Mm. That's so fucking.
Oh my god.
Did you draw this yourself?
No.
Okay, I was thinking. That would be
PKI.
so funny.
Well, that's nice.
Thank you.
Well-
There we go. Showing stream.
So we're going to go someplace a bit far away from here. I would recommend you don't blow up quite as many doors unless you need to. Try opening them first.
Yes, I didn't really want to blow it up at the inn. It was, I tried to open it and I knocked on the door and I was really polite, but nobody answered. And I really didn't want to be stuck in there. And Sir Marshmallow agreed with me. He said, yeah, you gotta get out.
Was it locked?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, in case you have a locked door that you need to get out of, you can also always call me. Use your necklace to cast sending to me. And if it's a door I can get to, I can probably unlock it.
Thank you, Baluna. I'll do that.
I think at this time Reginald comes back. Pluna, healing potion for you.
Thank you.
Did you fill her in on our mission? What we're about to do?
Oh no, we ended up talking about the bare minimum, like cupcakes.
Huh?
Right, Rose?
What?
Yes, and how you maybe only need one, but you really want 6. And sometimes you gotta take the time and you get 6, and then it's a big bear.
I am so confused. Well, since you didn't fill her in, Rose, we are about to go on a very dangerous mission. We are going to my family home. You already know my uncle is getting married, but he's getting married to a dangerous lady, one
Oh,
of the leaders of Tear Sanctum. Yes. We probably want to not let this happen. I'm not sure, but this is more of a reconnaissance mission. You know, we're looking, seeing what is going on, infiltrating my home.
a
You know, all
reconnaissance
that.
mission? What does that mean?
Yes, like a spy mission.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
So we need to
it's
be
very
very
important.
stealthy and not make a lot of noise, and you know,
That's
not get too much attention on ourselves.
Okay.
Can you do this?
That's
Yeah.
why we need to cut back on the explosions.
I can do it. She'll put up her hood from her cloak. I'll be super sneaky.
Perfect. Nothing can go wrong.
We need to stop this wedding.
Well,
Probably. We don't know, but probably yes.
Yeah, okay.
it's likely.
Need to stop my uncle at least, or find out what he is up to. He is up to something, but we don't really know what it is.
Yeah,
But
she
it can't
started
be
like
good.
like stroking her beard, but she doesn't have a beard, so she's just the air. Yes.
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 You're onto something there. Keep cooking. All right. Very good. I guess we are ready to go. Let's wait until this boat leaves and yeah.
Oh, Reginald, by the way,
Oh yes.
I've been looking over our equipment situation. I
Yes.
think you might like this as Paluna hands over some of Valentina's equipment that we discussed.
Yes.
I think this would
kind of
suit
wanted
better.
But earlier, I saw it on there. I was like, "Ooh, that's a nice cloak. It would fit so well with my outfit."
I understand that.
Do you want mine? It will allow you to fly.
It's probably a good idea. How does it work?
Oh, you just think, oh, I would really fancy a fly at this moment, and then poof, off you go.
Huh.
Yes,
It's pretty smart.
sure.
Simplifying magic.
I mean, I'm working with two bozos here that have like
I'm working with
no intelligence. I'm not going to explain the intricacies of a fly spell.
You just think of fly and you fly.
Yes.
Yes.
You just see Rose standing in the background, kind of mimicking, like, "Oh, I would really fancy a fly."
Yes.
Reginald's just continually losing hope in these idiots. When it comes to it.
You have smarts in other ways, so okay. Yes, I'll take the cloak, and I think we also got some, items from that dungeon that require a keen mind, so to speak. I'll hold on to those as well.
And a fast body.
Yes, you can have those. I mean,
Thank
my
you.
body is quite fast, but I'm getting old, so
You hold up
probably
fairly
make
well.
better use of those.
Don't sell yourself short, Reginald. You hold up fairly well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Anything else we should give away? What else did we get from that place?
Think?
Got some potions. I'm not sure what they do, but
I drank one of them and it made me a bit quicker. So
I see.
maybe it works by just, drink it up and see what happens. Might make you able to stay a little bit longer in the fight. I know it's done that for me. I can definitely feel myself being able to do a little more than before. Probably gave me what I need to wear this spidery pendant thing. Paluna equips the pendant of the spider.
All right. Pendant of the spider. Hold on.
Snake, you mean?
No, snake. Yeah, I'm snake.
Oh, the thong?
Snake? Snake?
Paluna puts on a thong.
It's a strap.
Superman wears it outside of his pants. Yeah. That's the only real way to do it. Hmm.
Yeah, I'll hold on to the mantle of the spider and the phoenix feather thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was mantle of the eagle? Or...
Oh, mantle of the eagle. Oh, yeah. Eagle
Doesn't.
feather. Wait, is it a cloak or is it a feather?
It's a feather, just a straight up magical feather that will hover in the air and scribe things for you.
Oh, because it
To
says
begin
mantle
with.
of the eagle.
And then there's a description of the item afterwards.
Yeah, but is it like a cloak slot equip? Or?
Oh, no, it is quite literally a living entity. A magical flying
Cool.
feather.
I can't use them, so they're in my bag of holding.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a living item into the bag of holding.
Yeah.
There you go. Joke.
To the pocket dimension you go.
So, I'm quite worried about just drinking some random potion. So,
I can understand that.
oh,
Do it when you feel it makes sense, although...
I guess I could identify them. I have some time. Maybe
Well,
I learn
the
what they do.
labels, if I remember correctly, was the Endurance of Helm and the Might of Form, so...
Mm-hmm. That was indeed the labels.
So these would strengthen you and make you more resilient? Is that what I'm getting from this?
Well, I don't know. It might also be somewhat divine in nature. Drinking that other one gave me back the old dreams of an annoying sea.
I see. Well,
So-
I mean,
Maybe that's something that you can, I don't know, absorb or something, considering your condition?
I guess I will do some experiments on it. I'll grab at least the endurance one, the endurance of Helm.
All
I
right.
don't really care for the Torm one, straight, if that is straight. How about you, Rose? Do you fancy a drink?
A drink?
Yes,
From the
mystery
potion?
potion. Yes, mystery potion.
Well, it
I make you stronger.
Yes, I need to be strong. But is it like a juice?
Yes, exactly like a
Oh.
juice.
sludge.
Okay, I'll drink it.
All right. Ready not to
Cheers,
panic
and
to see
Luna
what
takes out,
happens.
Luna takes out a water skin and says cheers as we all drink something.
Is there?
Sure.
Could you give me the potion of
Tom.
She'll smell it first. What does it smell like?
Scentless.
Can I use prestidigitation to make it taste like apple juice?
You can't exactly change the taste of the liquid, but you can make it give off a faint aroma of apples.
All right, that's better. All right, cheers. Chug it out.
Cheers.
Cheers! And I cheers or like clink my glass, but I don't drink. I just wait for Rose to do that.
All right. As Rose consumes it, nothing happens.
It took a good night's rest for me for it to do anything, so...
Ah, okay. I thought maybe it was poison and she would just fall to the ground. Yeah. I'll just chug mine as well.
Just anticipating and seeing what
I
happens.
already
And
tested one of these, remember?
I don't think
Ah,
it's
yes.
poison unless I'm immune to poison.
You see like a
Well,
little
are you?
way glance as he's like halfway through the bottle. Like, oh, but just finish drinking.
She's what now?
Yes.
Hmm.
Well then.
All right.
Time passes, and in that moment you hear a bell ringing, and people are pulling in the plank to walk onto shores and hoisting the sails, and the ship gets into movement, slowly sailing off away from the pier and moving onto the middle of the river as it slowly takes off. There's not exactly a lot of wind going on at the moment, but it's a nice, peaceful journey to begin with, at least. And general small talk on the ship is that you find yourself to be on board with a few soldiers returning from some far land, some far off, somewhere in the continent. They don't mention specific names, just some brief encounters with creatures and then having to set camp and hold duty for a long time. And one of the guards nobly mentions, "I can't wait to be home and once again be blessed by the mighty Eridamus. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that ceremony. God, that was a sight to behold."
I hate to disappoint you, dear fellow.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Reginald, just let it be. We're not gonna gain anything from going after this rabbit hole.
I just wanted to, let him down easy.
If
Never
there's
mind,
a rabbit
my-
hole, Sir Marshmallow can probably get in there.
This one is more a conversational one. I don't think it'll be something Sir Marshmallow would be interested in.
These two soldiers just looking back and forth while you guys are having an open conversation in front of them after having interrupted their small talk. Well, I guess this trip won't be entirely without its moments. But if you dabble in drinking, we will probably have some tonight and just enjoy the journey. It's quite peaceful. We from Tyr Sanctum have kept these plains quite peaceful over the years. So enjoy your time.
Yes,
and,
yes.
It's good to hear. Nice to meet you, Paluna Stretcharen. I'm Paluna Gatecross.
I'm Marcus. Just Marcus. I'm not fine enough to have a title. And this is Ben. He's kind of dumb. Hey!
Hello,
Kidding.
Marcus and Ben. I'm Rose, and this is Sir Marshmallow.
Oh, isn't that a cute little bunny? Oh, I forgot they came in these sizes. Oh, so cute.
Yeah, he
Kinda
is
strokes it.
adorable.
Yeah.
But be careful.
Oh, is he one of them monster things as well?
Of course not.
Oh, fine. Thank God. After being on the front lines for so long, it's hard to tell these days.
I know.
So, where are you guys from? Why are you headed towards the Tears? Are you here to see the wedding? We heard about it from our general on the way back. Oh, it's going to be glorious.
Yes, very exciting.
Yes. Oh, I can't believe that we finally get to see who this mysterious man from the Emberville family is. Like, the rumors about him has been circulating for centuries at this point. Oh, well, not centuries, that's a bit of an overstatement, but like decades, you know what I mean. Like, even my father hasn't seen him in person, despite, how influential he's been on the town and the contributions he's made. We wouldn't be this far ahead in our arcane advancements and understanding of religion and faith without his intervention. It's... I can't...
Oh, yes, tell me about it. Oh, such...
Oh, and
such a man, yes.
And the poor Marianne, like...
Who's
her
Marianne?
beauty and her youth and the fact that she gets to... Oh, God. If only that could have been me. Marianne is the sister of Lord Eridamus. I can't believe he's giving her away like that. They seem to be quite affectionate, those two, and like
He's
closely...
selling his sister?
No. That's not what... Oh, you must be new. So, marriage is a betrothal of two people, and they kind of unified in family and name and share wealth and time together, either to bond ties or to out of pure love. It's quite
How
quite soft.
romantic.
Oh, I'm sure love has nothing to do with this marriage.
Oh, I wouldn't say so. I mean, they're influential people, and they could say no to anyone if they wanted to. There has to be more to it than this, surely. I mean, they're practically kings and queens, or like prince and princesses, I would say.
Yes, and when do kings and queens ever marry for love. They marry for family, for bonds, make the kingdom stronger.
They have their own feats amongst them, right? One is a tried and tested paladin. I've seen her on the front lines. She is amazing. Quite little. I could swear I've seen Tyr in her shadow, all right, in her light, like even during the evenings. Yeah.
Where was that? What battle was this?
Oh, I mean, you are from Tyr Sanctum. You
of course,
quite a refined accent, and I mean, your dress and attire kind of resembles of our customs. So, I mean, most people know that Marianne has been on the front lines, holding off against Last Stand for some time. And
yes, and you saw her there?
Oh yes. I mean, always.
So you were at the front lines and Last Stand?
Oh, those savages from Last Stand. I mean, they might claim to dabble in the arcane, but it is so rudimentary and crude. And frankly, if they hadn't their necromancy behind them, we'd have taken that a long time ago. But that's why we're here in the first place, right? To make sure that they no longer have that option.
Necromancy, you say?
Right, I mean, we swear we have slain the same person over and over again, but the next morning, bright and early, you see the same people on the front lines holding their stand against us. I mean, they crude magic. Thank God for our capable healers. I mean, I've been badly wounded sometimes, but without those healers, I would have been long gone. I mean, it's not quite necromancy, right? But if there's a way to cheat death, it should be through the holy guidance of our Lord and Savior, Tyr, right? So,
can I see if he's telling the truth on Last Stand
sure.
using necromancy?
Sure, make an insight check. There doesn't seem to be any false statement. He seems to be in the firm belief that what he has seen and talked about with other soldiers might be the truth.
Very interesting. I haven't heard of such things, but I mean, you saw it with your own eyes, so it must be true.
I mean, that's how we come to learn things, right? We witness it with our own eyes. That's what the holy scriptures of arcane learning says. You read a book and you cast a spell.
Sure, but sometimes a thing can be an illusion, and Reginald just conjures up like a little illusion in his hand.
Oh, I've seen you dabbled. Is that a cat? What is that supposed to be?
Sure.
Right.
I mean, it's so, real, and then it just pushes it away.
Oh, I see. You must be quite new.
Some things.
In this. Well, if you come to or return to Tyr Sanctum, the libraries have expanded us over the last years. I've seen the effect of our wizards on the battlefield and what they can perform. Honestly, it makes me question why I'm there. Well, I know this because of their limited capability throughout the day, and they're easily sniped by the enemy. But it is horrifying to witness a wizard throw out one fiery ball after another.
I could imagine that would be quite a sight, indeed.
Right. Well, I mean, it's thanks to the gifts from our blacksmiths and the family of Emberville of our artifact equipment and the enchanted equipment of theirs. I mean, we are kind of ahead of things. If it weren't for those pesky necromantic things, it's kind of like cheating, isn't it?
Yes. Now, what is your honest opinion on the Emberville family, if I may ask? From
the Emberville family?
Tyr Sanctum citizen?
Oh, the Emberville family. I mean, aside from the Lord about to marry and being like one of the top figures, not that he already wasn't that, but one of the top public figures at least. I mean, the Emberville, their stores are amazing. I have never seen anything like those little things that they can conjure. I mean, when I was a kid, I would throw paper planes, but they can just make paper planes fly by themselves like paper birds. I don't know what a plane is. This is far beyond my time of existence. But flying paper birds and with updrafts and aerodynamics, wind turbine chambers. They have it all, I tell you. And I swear, I once saw a guy like levitate off the ground, and he could like put that magic into other objects and like push them around with like no friction. And like, it was a child's dream just to be inside one of those shops. Honestly, I dream about putting my own children through the school of the arcane, but I fear I can't pay the tuition. But we're certainly trying, and at least we live within the Interior Sanctum as a soldier in the barracks. So we have a decent living. It's not quite the farmlands, but... Where are you from again, exactly?
Me?
I feel I've been talking.
Sanctum.
Yeah, right. Are you from within the walls or like outside the walls?
Yes. No.
Oh, yo! Oh my! How do they keep the streets so clean? I can't comprehend it. I have never seen a beggar in my life, and it's my job to look out for them when I am stationed there.
Yes, I can't say I've seen a beggar myself.
And all the soldiers, their armors are well kept like that. And I swear I don't even polish it that often, and it just stays spotless. I mean, the city is close to a mirror, just reflecting the sun, but without the heat. It's
It is truly a marvel to behold.
I haven't been home in some years. I truly miss it. Thank you for these stories. Just hits right in nostalgia.
Yes. I'm sure you will like all the changes that have happened in the city.
The changes?
Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell. My friend will be mad, so I'm afraid I can't.
We should not leave him to such
no.
cruel
He
fate.
deserves to know, Bluna. He deserves to know.
What do I deserve to know? Ben, what do I deserve to know?
Lord Erdamus is no longer among us.
Did he leave?
He did, yes, he did. To
okay,
a different plane of existence.
Did he ascend?
He left the mortal world.
I wanted to witness the ascension myself. It has been rumored for so many years, like my father's father kept talking about the ascension happening. It was promised that one day Tyr would come down and reach out his hand to help him rise for his service to the Lord for this many years.
Yes, I'm sure that's exactly how it went. Yes, I wasn't there myself, but I just didn't want you to be disappointed upon entering the city.
I'm sure my father can help me relay the story of the events, and I'm sure I can read about it in the papers. Yeah,
Of course.
I mean, I'm sure even artists, painters sculptures must have like immortalized this moment in time. Oh, wow!
Surely, yes.
I'm even more excited to return home now. Why would you not be? That doesn't matter. Can I get you to roll a deception check for me?
Deception? I'm not lying.
You're kind of bending the truth. But I hope you can tell me more stories about what has happened, because clearly you've been home sooner than I have been.
Oh, I haven't. These are just stories I've heard. I haven't been home in probably close to a year now. So I'm quite looking forward to it. Although I'm a bit anxious, if I'm honest.
The Adventurers Guilds are quick to tell the world of news and happenings.
Oh, you're from the Adventurers Guild. Oh, I couldn't make it as an adventurer. I tried. But, seeing the first child burn in a house from a goblin attack,
It'll put a damper on it.
Yeah, it will.
It's
I need some
a tough
alcohol.
job,
Ben!
But at least you tried.
Yeah. Ben, I need some of that alcohol. Sure, Marcus. Taps her on the back and they kind of turn around her against the railing, looking over them and just watching the water, sipping. Oh, sorry for putting down the mood. Thank you for the tales and...
Sure. No problem.
None at all.
So, as the ship follows the stream of the river, anything else you guys want to do on your journey?
No, not really.
Yeah, Paluna will probably just. Actually, he'll read a Book of Fond Memories or the Tome of Wisdom. He'll start on that.
All right.
Mhm.
So you begin reading and pass time with that, and you feel yourself submerged into the stories of fond memories, detailing memories that you vaguely crossed your path with within the mansion of this professor, detailing how he met friends, how these friends perceived him, and how every moment of teaching was a moment of enlightening and bonding between all the family members within this mansion. And just seems to come to a sudden end. And that's all happening over the span of 8 hours as Paluna has immersed themselves into this book. So while Paluna is mentally gone, Rose and Reginald, is there anything you guys are doing for the remainder of this day as you journey onwards?
So Rose, tell me a bit about yourself.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Well, you said you were from an orphanage. How was it there? What sort of things did you do there? Was it a nice place? Or...
Well, it wasn't very nice. No, I didn't like it that much. Let's see. I guess.
Did you have any friends there? Or did you make any enemies? Or...
Well, not really. There was a game the others played called Don't Touch Rose, but I always lost. How am I supposed to win if I am Rose?
Yes, I'm not sure how you would win. That's a bit difficult to win, yeah?
Yeah. One time, I asked the matron if I could have a birthday, but she said orphans don't get those. So I made up one and threw a party, but nobody came. But the cake caught fire, so it was still special.
You see Reginald like starting to look kind of sad. It's like, yes.
Wow, just so much fucking sadness. God damn.
I'm not sure what to say. When is your birthday, Rose? I'll make sure next time it's your birthday we will celebrate the way it's supposed to.
Really?
I promise.
I would probably have to ask the orphanage when it is, because I don't really remember.
I see. Well, if you don't remember, you can just choose a day, and from that day on, that will be your birthday. But only once a year.
Okay, I will think about it and I'll let you know.
Yes. Just let me know when you feel like, this would be a nice day for my birthday to be. Then that will be it.
When is your birthday?
Oh, what day is it?
For the sake of easy tracking, let's just follow the regular calendar of a year as we do in the real world.
Oh, it was a few months ago, so not for a while.
Oh.
Yes, unfortunately.
But maybe next time I can come to your birthday party?
Oh, yes, you are hereby invited.
Thank you.
Yes. I expect a nice present.
Of course. Your home sounds amazing when you were talking to that guy.
Oh, it is quite a wonderful place. Just not sure if it is for me. I guess we will find out quite soon. That is indeed why I left. Yes, I had some arguments with my family. They did some things. I didn't do some things, they were quite disappointed with me. I was disappointed with them. I left the city, became an adventurer, and now I'm returning. Yes.
Oh, that's quite the story.
Yes, I'm not even sure my father and mother even care that I'm coming back, you know?
Oh, I hope they will.
I'm not sure, I hope I do.
They're your
They will.
parents. They'll probably be happy to see you.
Well, it's been quite a while since I've actually seen them, you know? Me being a human and them being, you know, half elves and all, was sort of the black sheep from my family. They didn't really want to be seen with me anyway, so...
That's horrible.
Oh, it was
So
fine. I had
nice.
lots of money and lots of wine to drink and books to read and, you know, sword fighting to do. It was quite a good upbringing, I would say. Not a lot of love or, you know,
So if you
fun
have,
family times, but it could have been worse.
if you have money and wine and sword fighting, you don't need parents?
Yes, something like that.
Okay.
Be
Wish
happy
I
for
had known
Lunas to
that.
have broken the book to realize this conversation is happening.
Do you have wine and a sword and lots of money?
No, I don't have wine, and I don't have a sword. I have a little bit of money, and she like opens her gold pouch, and it's like almost nothing.
Well, how old are you, Rose? Are you allowed to drink wine?
I'm 19.
I'll take that as a yes. I'll give her one of my fancy bottles of wine.
Wow. Should I drink
Don't
it now?
drink it all at once. No,
Oh,
just
later.
for special occasions, okay?
Okay, for special
Or
occasions.
when you really feel like it. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't have a sword, but I have this. And she pulled out a little wand. It's my wand of bubble casting.
That
You want-
counts. That
you wanna
counts.
see?
Sure.
She waves it, and some soap bubbles float out of it.
Yeah,
I made it myself.
that'll do. Very cool. How did you make it?
I just used some materials I found and played with it, and I just kind of made it with this. And she shows like Tinker's tools.
All right.
Yeah.
Reginald looking at the sorcerer just being able to make whatever the fuck he wants. Meanwhile, the wizard trying his best to study this motherfucker.
See, when
Ah,
I
he's
was
just
at the
giving up hope.
orphanage, we didn't have toys, so I made my own. One of them bit a kid once. I never found out how it got.
Did you wish for it to have teeth?
No.
Okay. Well, you are a magical creature, Rose, and think you may be capable of more than you even know you are.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're so nice.
You should
so Reginald.
cherish that gift and, you know, nourish it and see what you can become.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to be a hero one day. A big
Oh,
hero.
in my book, you already are. You saved the city of Darknet.
Thank you.
Or at least you helped us save it.
Yeah.
That is what you do as a hero. You help other people.
Yes, exactly. And I saw what you did with the Polypuff, and then I did the same thing because I thought, wow, that was so smart.
Yes, thank you.
I bet I could learn a lot from you.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure you could pick up a few tricks here and there. I'm an old man. I have lots of things to teach.
And you sound really smart.
Thank you. That's some very kind words. This is getting awkward. I'm just going to read a bit.
Okay.
He just doesn't know what to do.
Moving on.
Is it too flattering?
Time passes, and as you journey through the river, you notice that several camps are set up with like fairly decent spacing of a few hundred meters of Cheers soldiers, either just stationed or seemingly on their way back to Cheers Sanctum or on their way out. It's hard to tell when they're not in motion. But it's just very occasionally you will see a new camp set up with soldiers and their tents and horse carriages. The day grows into evening, and that's when Paluna kind of snaps out of their trance. And as they do that, you gain +2 wisdom.
Yay.
Oh my god!
And you gain the feat telepathic.
Okay.
With this.
That's a fucking feat.
In a
Jesus.
Additionally with +1 wisdom. Well, it's the +1 that is the +2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, instead of +1, it's +2. Yeah, I get that. That's a strong ass feat. Let me just go to the thing and write down the thing.
I love writing down the thing.
Yep. Ah, what an interesting read. What happens with the book itself?
The book is gone. The moment you snap out of your trance, the book is just not in your hands.
Ugh! That! Oh, my head!
Welcome back,
What a
Paluna.
tale. You just hear Paluna say thank you without moving his mouth. Just holding his head in, like, his head like in his eyes, like he's having a major hangover.
Huh,
What?
that's interesting. Well,
That's interesting.
I heard you reply, but I didn't see your mouth move. Is that the book?
I think. It feels like something I picked up from it, like, and Paluna just sort of like Charles Xavier's with his hand, like, does the pose. I feel like I can do this thing telepathically. He speaks into your mind now.
Stop it.
But
That's
what?
weird.
What is
What
going
did you
on?
tell me? You're not the one who read a book and suddenly you can speak to minds.
Oh, it is like the sending spell, but you're right here, so you shouldn't need it, you know? It just feels weird.
Well, I don't. Fair
Just
enough.
open your
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah. I get that. Just didn't realize I could do it until you said it. You know.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm gonna have that awkward moment where Paluna opens their mouth to mimic the words, but no actual sound comes out, but you still hear it in your head, and people around you are just wondering why the fuck you're standing there with your mouth.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to do for the evening, or do you just want to find comfort in between some crates and call it a day?
Oh, I'm making myself very cozy. I got my exotic belt and my fancy cushion. I'm just making like a nice little area for myself.
So
I
these
put out
soldiers,
like some wine, like maybe like some food, you know, like some meat, some cheeses.
so Marcus and Ben, who are like starting drinking some basic beer, are looking over at you, starting to think that you may not be a simple person who lives within your sanctum, as you now make yourself comfortable. These luxury pillows and pills, and are sipping fine wine and eating cheese, and you're just starting looking
Luna
at their
would
own
probably
beer.
join in if you're adding in, like, opening the table up for it.
Yeah, sure, join.
Complete extravaganza on this cargo ship. Love it.
Yeah.
So, Reginald, gonna have quite a busy day tomorrow when we arrive.
Yes. Did you think of anything while you were zoned out?
Well, that was a very gripping story, but on the point of thinking, well, we're gonna have to find your brother, aren't we?
Yes.
So, do you have any ideas of how we would go about doing that? Like, of your memories, where do you think your brother would most likely be to go?
Oh,
I he'd gone
I would assume he
headfirst
would
into the
go.
danger, but
Oh no, he would. He would. I'm sure we will find him in the Emberville estate somewhere.
What does your brother look like?
Oh, well, he looks like. Hard to explain. Half elf, not that old looking. Has some pajamas on with stars and stripes, and
no, I think you have a better way of describing him. He looks lazy.
Oh, okay. Rose pulls out like a box of crayons and starts drawing him.
I mean, like he really likes big pillows, relaxing fluff.
So, remember how you drew me in the blue outfit? That's that's a bit what he looks like, But then with like lots of stars on it, and the outfit being pajamas.
Okay, I got it. He turns around the
Yes.
paper like this, and it's just like a child drawing of a man with pajamas with stars and elf ears.
Perfect.
I will
Yeah.
try to find him. She just wanders off with the drawing. And starts
No.
asking people around, have you seen this man?
Rose. He's not on this ship.
Have you looked?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And comes back. I'll hang it up on the wall.
No need. We know how he looks. Don't need to make a major deal out of it.
Yeah, but the other people here doesn't know what he looks like, probably.
Shh. But Rose, this is one of those spy things. We can't tell the other people what he looks like.
I'm not gonna tell them.
Or show them.
Okay, I understand.
It's just us three that knows what he looks like.
Okay.
It's a
okay.
spy thing.
I will
Remember
not
what we
tell
talked
anyone.
about before, Rose? This
She
being a
folds the
spy
paper.
mission.
And puts it like in the inside of her hood. No one will see it. Except if we
Very
need to
good.
find him.
Yes.
Exactly.
From within the hood, you begin to hear.
No, Sir Marshmallow, don't eat it. That's evidence.
No, he's making sure nobody.
He's getting rid of the
Nobody-
evidence. He's a good bunny.
Good rabbit.
Oh,
Good bunny.
always a
Smart
step
spy.
ahead of me. He's so smart. She'll grab a little snack out of her. She has a little satchel around her hips in leather, and on the front it just says bunny snack. And she pulls out a little dried fruit and gives it to Sir Marshmallow.
So as you're living the extravaganza life on the ship, is that Harvey night flies by with you guys sipping and dining on food that probably couldn't be procured while laying leisurely on top of silks and pillows that could not be procured in anywhere near this environment that you're currently in. I'll take that as a yes. Noted. As you're also
We are
whining and dining in
just
real
enjoying
life. So the evening turns to night, and I assume you all just fall asleep while laying on these soft pillows that are entirely made to knock you unconscious to help you fall asleep easier.
Well, Luna will probably, to some extent, try to be like half. Well, the instincts of someone who doesn't really trust his surroundings that much. So you'd ask Rose if she's willing to do a watch.
Yes, sure. What do you want me to watch?
Just around us and see if anyone approaches us during the night.
Okay.
You take the first 4 hours, I take the next. Yeah?
Okay.
So when I wake up, we'll swap.
Okay.
And then once the watch is established, Paluna falls to sleep. I get up.
Rose, I'm not gonna have you roll a perception check because you have not ventured with a party before, so you have absolutely no idea what a watch means. So all you see while on the ship is these small campfires along the shore of these tents you've seen earlier on the day of the Church Sanctum soldiers just making camp. And the captain behind the steering wheel just slowly moving it back and forth, making sure the ship is on course. And the two soldiers, Marcus and Ben, are blacked out drunk. And nothing seems to be happening on the ship. Just crates. The ship giving off some soothing wooden sound grinding up against each other, and the water just gently splashing up against the side of the ship.
Okay.
4 hours passes. 5 hours passes.
She after like 20 minutes in, she started getting bored and started like pulling out her crayons and drawing like stars and hearts on the random crates.
The captain's kind of giggling a bit from behind. Better. 6 hours passes.
I mean, Paluna would wake up, right?
7 hours passes. Ding, 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 ding. A bell begins to toll. We're just a few hours away from the shore, so everybody get up. It's time to start the day. Those of you who have a duty, tend to it. And those of you who don't, stay over the railing. It's not my business, really. And both right.
Nothing.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did
You
you
can
sleep
just
well?
see like all over the room. There's like basically like crayon everywhere. Little cute like doodles and hearts and stars and bunny faces.
Paluna, the first thing you would notice is that you could have sworn that Rose didn't look that muscular the day before. You see some slightly finer details on her. As Rose, you have gained +2 strength.
Yo.
And you now have the feat Tavern Brawler.
What?
That's amazing.
Which means you can now fight unarmed, and you can grapple as a bonus action.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I'm just send the text to you. Just gonna add that. Just gonna edit the text properly. +2 strength. There you go.
Nobody expects the iCast fist.
iCast fist. There you go. Reginald, you wake up, and while you would expect a slight hangover from the fine wine, you actually feel surprisingly fine, as you have gained +2 Constitution.
Yo.
And I'm not sure how much this will benefit you, but you also have Warcaster now.
Oh.
I already have that.
Oh.
You already have Warcaster?
Mm-hmm.
Don't gain anything there.
Boo.
Boo. Only 2 Constitution, how dare I?
I mean, I'll take the extra 11 hit points, so that's fine.
Mm-mm. So, the day slowly begins, and people, the sailors mainly, are starting to make sure that all the cargo is still where they left it the day before. Some are kind of glancing over the drawings and looking around, and then see the crayon trail leading back to Rose, and then they see her innocence, youth, and whatever. Some begin to smear it off again, and she still doesn't come off that easily. Some begin to grab a bucket and some sponge-looking thing and begin to scrub properly. And the captain is just having a good giggle about the sailors having some extra chores this morning. And in the distance, you begin to see, at first, fairly large white structure. And then you realize, as the ship comes closer, this is a massive circular wall with towers towering from behind the wall at a massive castle-like chapel structure, seemingly from further in the city, as you're now approaching Church Sanctum. And this is where I would like to say that I grew really tired of ChatGPT trying to make a background, because I had an old one and I was like, I'm going to try and update that one. But that has resulted in now I have 3 iterations. We have this one. I didn't ask for any mountains of fog. We also have this
Hold
one.
on.
This was the original.
That's Gondor. Yeah.
The original. Why I wanted to make this a new one is because all of the artifacts that are clearly visible and doesn't quite portray what I wanted. And then there is, God forbid, this one, which.
Yes, that really does justice to the beauty of the Sanctum.
Yeah, the white marble that the city is supposed to be made out of, like, and the increasing amount
the
of
scale on
wisdom.
this is so bad, actually.
God, I love it.
Yeah, it
It's
is
so bad.
like I wanted proper scale of the city and this white marble and wizard-like structures, and the AI just
How big are those houses? Like,
yeah, it is.
So honestly, the
Those
one in the
houses are,
middle
like,
is better. Yeah,
The-
because the first one
this one's
was
nice.
like, the first one is the holy eye of Sauron. I can't unsee the big
Yeah.
angry eye of Sauron. And the second one just looks, no, the third one just looks so, like, it's like every house was built facing the same way, regardless of where they should have been facing.
I
And
just
it's
want to point
fucking
out
hilarious.
this is the original.
Mhm.
That was made over a year ago when I made this campaign. Then
Are
I
you-
told
are
Chat.
Are you sure you don't need to find something else like Midjourney?
Oh, we've tried.
Or
I've tried.
oh, no,
I
nothing
even
works?
had a Saf help with other AIs that she have used for her character art. Apparently, cities is just a no-go for modern AIs, because I told the AI, use this picture as an example and make your best rendition of it. And then I got that. And then I said, no, can I get it in white? And then I got that. And
Yeah,
So, yeah.
The
not
worst-
great. Not great.
So
no,
as
no,
I-
not that good.
when I said we went from like having 50% functionality down to 25, I wasn't exaggerating. It is going backwards, unfortunately. So just imagine that this city is basically just white marble streets, and dense with massive mansions and wizardry towers towering above the city walls. I can also show you a bunch of the other scuffed ones I had made. It's actually comical how bad it is, and you just let me know when I should stop if the AI the website can.
I think I've had enough of
What about that
AI
one?
AIing for today.
Yeah, this is great, right? And then we have
Don't
this
see
one.
anything
I don't
else.
think we're solving between it.
Oh, you don't see
no.
the one I'm moving right
He's
now?
lost in his sauce. He's lost in the AI sauce.
Oh,
Oh, there.
Oh God!
Ah!
yeah,
It's like they've bleached an entire city of personality.
yeah. Don't worry, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh,
promise.
it's so bad.
It is so bad, and I'm actually dying a little bit on the inside.
You
That one
made
isn't
so
bad-
many
It's not that
attempts.
bad.
Yeah, I think I let.
Oh,
I mean, it's not great, but
Oh,
Okay.
no.
that one sucks.
Yeah. I think
Like,
the
did
bottom
you-
left isn't so bad.
Yeah, the
This
bottom
one?
left is
Yeah, it's
pretty good, yeah.
okay. I mean, not great, but
yeah. Do we prefer this
mean,
over the old one?
no.
The massive,
Yeah.
massive city sprawl around the ring, which I assume is not supposed to be there, is gonna get confusing.
No, the worst part is the city wall was supposed to outline the entire city, and
It sure ain't.
it sure ain't. And I've told it like 30 times to no, the entire city. Oh, you want some bridges? No, I want the walls to outline. Oh, you want some bridges going through the city over nothing? No, I want this. I wanted walls far off in the distance. All right, have some rivers.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is what I'm struggling with. When I'm doing D&D prep these past few weeks, it's mostly me using 5 hours a day fighting
Oh,
with
no.
the AI. Yeah. Just for backdrops. So anyway, welcome to Scoff Tears Sanctum. It will look better because it's fairly decent at close-ups. It is just terrible at large-scale portraits.
Fair
So
enough.
yeah,
No
The-
worries.
the-
No worries.
the
We can
boat
imagine it.
approaches.
You're doing a pretty strong effort. We appreciate it.
So anyway, the boat approaches the city, right? And these massive white walls are encasing this structure that Reginald recognizes as home. And as the ship gets into pier and settles and anchors, people begin to unload cargo, and the captains look at you three standing there spectating this ghastly AI view. Are you getting off? I know the city has seen better days, but it's not going to get any better though. So,
Yep. Thank you
Yep.
for the journey.
Thank you for the
jumping
journey.
off. Thank you for the
Thank
drawings.
you, Captain.
You're welcome.
Jumping off the boat and getting onto the pier, you have about a kilometer into the city to stand before this city wall. And looking about, you see many roads leading up to the city, not just coming from the pier, but also coming from inland. And all the roads seem to have queue on them. Cargo wagons, soldiers marching in formation, and just lots of adventure looking like people wearing robes and armors of different things that don't really fit into the whole Tears Sanctum theme of white silvery lines with the emblem or white capes. More just like you have a leather armor, you have a buckler, you have a shield, a sword, whatever strapped to them. It just seems to be a lot of people coming from for one reason or another. You either gather it's because of the wedding taking place, the opportunities that are presented within the city, or just it being a capital city of this region. So,
I pull into my bag of holding and pull out the signet ring of my family,
Mhm.
and I'll put it on my hand.
a little emblem of fire with gold coins within, as seems to be the main sigil of the city, whereas the brand sigil you saw back in Eastwood's garrison was of a flame with a feather in it, symbolizing the swan and the unification of the Embervale branch. Having adorned this ring is not a feeling, mostly because of why you left this place, having found yourself back to this very city, a place you thought you probably wouldn't call home again. Meanwhile, Rose and Paluna, how are you prepping to approach this city?
Luna is just sort of wide-eyed staring at the city. He'd always expected it to be more zealously regimented, much more orderly and rigid, but much to, reaffirming his beliefs in life. Not even the cities that in your travels can appear like mighty bastions from the tales that people tell about it and the people that come from it. It's just another place with people. Much like any place, people will be people. No matter if it's a shining bastion or a desperate hovel. There'll be all sorts.
Which makes sense, because as a courier, the furthest you usually get to is Waukeen's Rest, whereas any travel beyond that to Tears Sanctum is done by other courier branches or Tears Sanctum's officials themselves. So this would likely be the first time that you lay eyes upon this city yourself, seeing this holy center of this continent, of the continent of origin, where Tyr has established himself as the quote-unquote main religion, the one true religion that seems to want to purge every other part that is not tied to Tyr.
So, this is the Sanctum, eh, Reginald?
It is, yes, my home.
Beautiful.
Well,
Looks so clean.
wouldn't you
It
Wouldn't you
sure
rather
is
call-
beautiful.
would you really call this your home? I don't know, something tells me that you don't really think of it as such, even though You may have come from here once.
That is true. I mean, I left here for a reason. Yes.
Suppose some twisted way, as far as I've heard you tell, it's the same reason that brings us back. Your family.
Yes, family. Yes.
That picture looks pretty
We
good.
should probably go find Dorian, see if he's somewhere near the family home. I'll lead the way and I'll start walking towards.
May I suggest something? Let's take a look at your home first, if it's under watch or something.
Well, yes, I wasn't just going to barge in there and demand to see Dorian. We will do a scouting mission first, you know? We walk around a bit, see if we can find anything, and then we'll make a plan from there.
Do we need to be sneaky now?
No, we just
Not
need to...
just yet. Just don't try to, act.
No fighting yet.
No fighting.
Yes, and don't try to act like too suspicious, you know?
Got
Just
it.
be... I was gonna say yourself, but just be, someone that doesn't grab attention.
Someone who
Just a
doesn't
normal
attention.
person. Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
Yes, just follow our lead, okay?
Rose, make a deception check.
She is, in likelihood, by far the best deceiver out of all of us.
You seem to believe her, surprisingly. Rose can definitely act normal. So marching towards the city walls, the gates are split in two. One that accepts people in carts with cargo, or larger caravans, or marching soldiers, and a side entrance that usually takes visitors one-on-one, where every part is being inspected, both your attire, equipment, and also your cargo if you come with a wagon. So how do you approach with 2 guards stationed at the smaller entry and a larger troop at the main gate, where usually 2 or 3 people go behind and inspect the cargo, while 2 or 3 people question the people that are approaching?
We'll go to the smaller entrance.
The smaller entrance has a smaller queue, and people are quickly led through the small gate. And after a few minutes, after approaching, and you now see the full scale of the city walls expanding 30, 34, 40 meters up, with these vast outlook towers, just soldiers patrolling back and forth, peering down. The attire of the soldiers outside is this, to some of you, familiar sight of armor with silver lining and white clothes. But Reginald, you haven't seen the new design of it, where the shoulder pad seems to be slightly broader, and the emblem of the scale seems to have shifted its balance, is no longer in equilibrium. There seems to be just a new approach to this whole Cheers emblem. And
Interesting.
to put it in more relatable perspectives, just imagine an Empire soldier from Warhammer 40,000, more or less, but not as exaggerated shoulders, just like, World of Warcraft, the Alliance shoulder pads, right?
Yes, sure.
Basically, yeah.
Big pauldrons of,
Something, Tier 2 Paladin, Pauldron Shield. No, anyway, you approach the gate and the guard holds up his hand. Halt! Letter of invitation, purpose
I hold
of
out
visit.
I hold out my hand with the signet ring.
My lord, welcome back. You weren't... it seems like
Yes,
despite you not recognizing this guy, he recognizes not just your sigil, but also you, to some degree. Should I inform? Oh, the wedding! Should I inform anyone from the family, or...
No need. All
right,
I shall make my way there at some point.
Are these two with you? The little girl and the little elf?
These belong with me.
Right,
Please grant them the courtesy of our city.
All right, soldiers, stand aside. And he kind of pushes them a bit aggressively to move them. Your lord. And they all seem to bow down as you approach and move through.
Thank you. As you were.
The thickness of the
Russell
wall
make
is
him and
about...
just be like, as you were.
Right. Anyway, as you walk through this wall is about 5 meters thick as you walk through, with proper like doors leading into the wall itself should people be guard posted there. And as you enter the streets, you immediately come upon the actual site of the city, of the cleanliness for the first time. Just seeing how the streets are infused with the arcade in every kind of aspect. The lights itself are blue flames that are just infinitely burning with no source of fuel. The trees themselves seem to be nurtured by some kind of arcane wrapping that seems to actively make the tree grow in real time, make it blossom as you walk past it. And the marble of the walls seem to be pristine, not a speck of dust. And you swear as you leave footprints behind you from the mud and soil from outside the city gates, it kind of just disappears into the marble as you walk across it. People are wearing the finest clothing walking through the street, and it's hard to determine who is noble and who is just quote-unquote a regular within the city. And adventurers like Rose and Poluna walking about, seeing this sight as well as they have entered the city alongside you, are just staring there, dumbfounded. Some are walking with confidence in a certain direction, and others are just flabbergasted by the interior sight. And you can swear you hear someone mumble, "So this is what the pricks have been hiding from us this entire time? God damn."
Oh, Reginald, this is such thick walls for... Well, it's beautiful, but... Wow.
But
Rose
what?
is running in circles, looking at her footprints, or trying to look at them.
After like a minute or so, all the soil is gone and you leave no footprints after you anymore.
She just keeps doing
It's
it anyway.
I did not expect such arcane to be the theme of the city. Huh, and I've never been here before. Now it honestly kind of makes me feel like I've missed out on something.
Oh, let me reassure you that you haven't. It's just like any
Well,
other city full of nobles and pompous pricks, you know?
At least the veneer is nice to look at.
Oh, yes, I mean, looks nice, sure.
I mean,
To me, it feels just like a facade, you know? Just...
Yeah, I guess in that way,
the city
Eastwatch always
pretending
was more
to be
honest.
something that is not. Pretending to be this pristine image, but deep down there's darkness and corruption, you know?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Yes. Well, let's go. Just follow. Don't touch anything.
As you walk through the city and step on one of these blue large round sigils on the ground, Reginald, you feel a small pinch coming from your finger, and you recognize this as the feeling of you being granted the blessing of the city, whereas a small aura emanates from you. You all gain +8 temporary hit points, and you are blessed while in the vicinity of Reginald.
Nice.
Oh. As we're walking down this road, Poluna will start being on the lookout to see if we're being followed.
Alright, make a perception check for me. Can't believe 16 is a low roll for you. Anyway, looking about, you don't really see much of a direct stalking. You notice people around you are as flabbergasted as Rose are, or you are, with the whole veneer of the city, the theme of the city, the almost unsettling cleanliness of the city, and how some people are just walking about as if, yep, this is how things are supposed to be. You don't hear much of city noise that you're used to from other cities, the whole constant shouting for trading, or people trying to sell something, or people having harsh conversations in the corners, or side areas. It's more really just there is a tone and a formality within the city that kind of emanates from how everything is done here, down to the very trading, where people seem to be entering stores and just having completely civilized normal talks. The best parallel I can write is as if walking through a smaller countryside city where there is no street stalls. You go into a shop, you know there's a purpose, you know the locals, you just trade, and everything is just as it's supposed to be for the locals. This is how it feels in this city, but on a large, popular scale.
Well, one thing for sure, Reginald.
Yeah.
Making this kind of veneer means you're really invested in it and have had a long time to work on it.
Oh yes, it's as long as I can remember, the city has been like this, and I think many millennia before, like it's just how it's been.
The city is so quiet. It must have so many secrets.
I think you are right on that, but Rose, I think you are right.
And it's so clean that there must be so many rugs with dirty undersides.
Oh yes, I'll show you some. I buy the dirt myself. If we get the chance to show my old study, I can tell you of some of the parties we had in there. Oh. Anyways, we should be off. Let's go.
So,
Yes.
where are you headed to?
Headed to the old family home.
The old family home.
Yes.
I will be
Hmm?
continually looking out for threats with my passive perception. Or like
Which
people
is
following.
Do I see Paluna like looking
22.
around a bit? Or?
22 passive?
Yes?
Crap.
Why do you even roll anymore? Anyway.
I'm sorry?
uh-huh. Don't be. It's fun.
You have to be good to sneak up on Paluna.
Absolutely. We're also at the point in the game where... Yes. So, Reginald, with your familiarity with the city and where your household is, you usually manage to traverse the streets without any interruptions, so to say.
Mhm.
As you go further into the city and more mainstream streets seem to conjoin from all the openings of the city, you start to see this stream of people more or less moving into the city center where the direction is going, and people are talking about the wedding preparations and are all the goods making it in time, and once again souvenirs, statues, portraits, small knickknacks that people can put in their pockets to just visualize that they have been here in this moment in time. And notably, Paluna, you hear that people have mentioned that the wedding is to be held within 4 days' time. And there's supposed to be a grand ceremony at the plaza before the wedding is then taken inside the chapel itself, which is also known as the castle of the city, this chapel. There are there are wagons being pulled through the city where you see cages of animals within, and you start to recognize that there may even be a circus that is about to set up on this plaza to entertain the people. No one seems to have any skepticism about the events that are taking place. No one seems to question anything. This is just an occasional time to celebrate and have a good time.
Well, Reginald, 4 days. That's what I'll be doing it. It'll start.
Yes,
at the city
I
hall,
feel
from what
like
I can hear.
we should. Well, that's our time frame, I guess. 4 days.
4 days.
Let's hope we haven't died by then.
Indeed.
Of old age.
No, not of old age, of magical death.
We're adventurers. That's the kind of death we're used to.
Yes, maybe. Maybe I'm worrying for nothing and I'm welcomed back into the family fold and everything will be well. Though I highly doubt that. Anyways, we're almost
I keep telling
there.
you don't even believe that yourself.
No, I don't. I was just trying to make light of the situation. I'm quite nervous, if you can't tell.
It shows. It shows.
Well, anyways, we're almost there. Not too far from here. Yes.
Any preparations you guys want to make before approaching Reginald's house as he informs you that you are just a few minutes away from it?
Any preparations? I'll at least cast Gift of Alacrity on myself, so I have, in case we get into fight.
Before
Extra
we do any
initiative.
such things, Reginald, I do have one thing I wish to do somewhere private.
Very well. I'll also cast Mage Armor on myself.
Luna will find a corner or somewhere where nobody's watching and ask Reginald and Rose to turn away. So they're not looking either.
Is he getting naked again?
And
Yeah.
then, once everyone's turned away, Luna's going to take the scroll of Ao, like that little scroll that keeps being very pesky, and see if he can see anything when he is private.
As you unfold the scroll, you see that symbol you've seen before. But there are no texts on the scroll yet.
Right.
What do you mean yet?
He's just gonna fold back the scroll and take this as an affirmation of how this works to his mind, that it does not want to be revealed and he should respect it, lest the consequences be severe and the scroll get angry.
Rose will also she will twirl around and cast Secret Veil of Glittering Bravery, also called Mage Armor.
Nice.
Luna just sees like all of this magic armor on these people, like, guys, if you show up somewhere looking like you're going to fight, you're going to make a fight happen.
Don't worry, Paluna, it's invisible. That's why it's a secret.
Just look. Don't give them a reason to draw swords.
I just want to point
Try to
out
draw a sword.
the way Reginald and Rose are acting right now is me whenever I have to attend a social gathering of any kind. I'm just armoring up, preparing myself mentally. I'm not going anywhere without like, this could end up in a fight, this could end up in a battle.
Exactly.
Well,
So-
just
That's
Look.
pretty much it.
just stay cool, right? Like,
Oh,
more
I'm so
nervous,
cool.
the
I'm
more-
very cool. Yes.
no, but Reginald, the more nervous and the more you gear up for a fight, the more likely it is to happen. Right? You know guards?
Sure, yes.
You know a guard? What? Right. You walk along with your head down in a book, looking like you're in your own world. They'll be more likely to ignore you. You walk along looking like you're in danger, you're about to go for a fight. They'll pay attention. So, just, study a scroll while you walk in the front gate, show your ring and move on. Or something like that. But if you come trying to sneak in with magic brimming from you in defensive posture, you're more likely to get questioned. Although if your estate security is good enough, that's not really gonna matter.
Oh,
But
but they
I'm
will
just
never
saying.
let me in without a fight. I mean,
Well,
I told you the
Have we-
story of me leaving, didn't I?
I gathered that it was, just you decided to disappear and they didn't really have a say in it?
Well, that's not entirely the truth. I mean,
Did you enact great violence when you
I
decided
didn't.
to
I
leave?
didn't. Oh, I didn't.
Did you blow
But I
anything
did
up?
found out. No, but I did found out the dark secret, and they know I know. So
Yes, but I have a question. Does the guy at the front gate know that question?
I'm sure he's informed. I would assume so.
So,
Our security is
you're-
top notch. We don't just
No, but you're
hire
saying
the
that-
normal losers, We only hire
you're
the
saying that-
best.
And you're saying that you just let everybody in on this dark secret your family has, the guy standing in the front gate, the butler the maid, the apprentice.
Well, no, they wouldn't know the dark secret, but I'm sure they know that I am not to be trusted and not to be let into the house. That's what I am assuming.
Those are a lot of assumptions. It could also
Yes.
be that, like many a secretive organization, they'll just say nothing. They'll privately instruct some people in trusted positions to keep an eye out on you and react if you approach, but they won't immediately spring to violence.
That could very well be the case, but I'm not taking the chance. I'm going in there. If I'm going in there, with all my armor on.
And besides, have you considered the back entrance approach?
Oh,
I assume your mansion is not that isolated.
Oh, but you need to go through the gate. You can't just decide. Oh, I'll just go around the back. You need
Hands
to
up, how
enter
many of us
the
know?
premises.
How many of us could climb a wall? Hands up. Or get
I
over it
can
by
do
other
it.
means. Go on, Reginald, I know you
Sure.
can. So,
Sure, I
why
can.
do we have to go through the front gate when we could just scale a wall?
Well, I wasn't going to go through any gate, but just in case, Anyways, this is just talking nonsense, Paluna.
Luna, I don't think I have a
Just-
scale big enough for an entire wall.
Fair enough.
Just the two of you, just shut up and follow me. Just have to find Dorian.
Yes, we'll find Dorian Reginald.
I shoot with a
Thank you,
bow that
Rose.
has a less tight string than this.
Just Reginald just starts walking off again, like towards the house.
So, approaching a T-junction where you exit from this fairly narrow street, you enter a vast open plaza with room enough for 5 carriages to be riding next to each other in both directions. And on the other side of this open plaza, you see a massive white hedge of like snowflower leaves, whitish, bluish, light bluish colors, and these white roses blossoming from the bush with some kind of blue, wispy light circulating between all the leaves, giving this sheen effect continuously happening throughout the entire hedge. A massive white fence, and beyond that, you see 3 large mansions beyond, and there's probably 100 meters from the gate entry of open courtyard, and 3 large mansions in a horseshoe shape. Reginald, you recognize the left one to be the quote-unquote peasant quarters, even though this mansion could rival the castle of Eastward Citadel. The right one you recognize as being the warehouse where the kitchen staff is also located, and where they kind of cook up everything and just use it as storage, even though this could rival basically the biggest collection of houses of Darkmund. And beyond that, in the center of these 2 mansions, is the main house, where in between the left and the main house, there's a corridor leading beyond that, and you will recognize that to be the family crypts beyond that. And on the right side, you recognize that to be the hedge maze with all the maze figurines of various fabled creatures. And in between, in that open horseshoe plaza area, is a massive water fountain. And everything is just arcing blue. And as you're looking beyond the height of the main mansion, you notice that the backdrop is kind of like a starry night, but during the day. And you swear sometimes you see shooting stars flashing behind the mansion as you're now peering upon Reginald's home.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm starting to get a feeling, Reginald, that in this city, the brighter the facade, the more there is to hide. Seriously.
I mean,
How-
my family is one of the richest ones of the city, so yes, what did you expect?
That's a
Of the
massive
city?
house.
Has to be of the world.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I haven't seen other places, all the other
But
places
you
in the
have.
world.
You've seen some of the most influential trading posts. You've seen Kingdoms of the East, various things there. I mean,
Yes, I mean, they don't come close, no, you're right. Yes.
The orphanage could fit in there like 20 times at least.
it's
Yes,
staggering amount of
probably.
materialism. Good lord.
I mean,
I mean,
don't blame me.
Luna just-
I had nothing to do with this.
Luna just leans up to a wall like so defeated. I thought I had an imagination for wealth. God damn it!
And it was so magical growing up here, Reginald.
Sure, yes. Very loving place to grow up.
Any gem will lose its luster if
the
worn every day.
The maids were very nice. Yes, they were very nice to me.
The maids, you say?
Sure, yes, the servants, they were all quite nice, you know. I was
Wait,
more part of them than part of my family, you know, being a human and all. They
Paluna
took pity
goes
on
over
me, I
and gives
think.
you. Paluna goes over and gives you like a big hug. Oh, you glorious, glorious, indolent noble. Do you know what this means?
What?
That means that we are about to walk into a place where a lot of the people whose job it is to be the silent man that goes between, like you. So,
I mean, again, Paluna, we're not going to enter, you know, we're just looking for Dorian, see if he's here.
Maybe
I'm not
I
going
could,
inside
I could
there.
go up there alone and I could be knock on the door and I could be like, "Hey, is Dorian home?"
No. But think about it like this, Reginald. You're missing. You two are both missing it. Servants, maids, they're paid to just do their function in silence, but it's not like they're deaf.
I know that.
They hear, they see, maybe not everything, but a lot. So if Dorian's has been through here, maybe the maids saw him pass by. They're the perfect eyes that nobody expect.
I completely get what you're saying, but I will not do that. Let's just have a walk around, see if you see any signs of Dorian. I'm just going to try and message him again, and then we'll go from there. Okay? Just scatter around a bit. You know, we're already gathering too much attention just standing in front of the gate and just looking at the house. Just be back here in like a minute, okay?
Okay.
Just look around.
All right.
I'll start walking off to the left of the house.
Noted.
And I'll also try to message Dorian again. Brother, can you hear me? Where are you?
So just a point of clarification, you still haven't entered the area of the mansions. You're still outside this white hedge with the iron gate.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to go inside the...
As you message Dorian, a few seconds passes, and once again you hear this static noise with mumbled words that don't make any sense.
I'll send a message to Pluna. Still the same message from Dorian.
Seems to go
see
fine.
If you can see it.
The message go through without any static noise to Paluna.
I got your message. So, Paluna will just walk around the outer perimeter slowly, you know, just act like he's a tourist amazed and observe.
Alright. As you're walking in, following the edge of this hedge maze, just looking at the perimeters, you hear a kind of whooshing sound. And a low humming following it.
Yeah, I look to where the sound is coming from.
It seems to be coming somewhere on the other side of the hedge, and as you're looking up, you see a face looking down at you. A fairly young elven woman looking down at you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's quite the wonderful place there is here.
It's my family's home.
It's my first time in the city.
Welcome.
I must say, it's quite amazing.
Yes, we are. Are you here to learn magic?
No. Just here for the ceremony, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Never really did have a knack with spells.
It's okay. Not everybody is good with spells. Do you want to see my flying disc?
Sure.
And they kind of levitate higher up, and you see this very young elven girl on her knees on her flying disc. I made it myself. Do you like it?
Impressive.
Thank you.
Quite nice.
I made it when I was like 5 years old. Had it ever since.
Why? Quite the talented young lass.
My mom says I'm gonna be better than my brother one day. But she also said my brother is kind of useless.
Poluna just mentally makes note. Yep. That is a relationship, all right. Well, I never did catch your name.
My name is Elira. Elira Imbaville. Are you here for the wedding?
I am.
My uncle is getting married. It is said to be the biggest thing to ever happen, but I don't believe it.
I think you're right on that.
Ha! That makes it too.
I do think it will be interesting nonetheless.
We are gonna be watching from the balcony with the rest of the family. Where are you gonna be watching from?
I don't know. I was looking around the city to find a good spot.
There's gonna be a
Maybe I can see you in the crowd.
Wow. No.
From what balcony would that be?
The big balcony where the priest usually holds his prayer from. And I'm gonna be standing there with my uncle. He's the one getting married. And I'm gonna be standing there with my brothers and my sisters and the beautiful Marianne. Oh, what's that? I think my sister is calling on me. I have to go.
Well,
bye.
I guess I'll be seeing you.
Flies off.
Poluna is just gonna slowly meander back towards Reginald and Rose. So, this place, huh?
Rose has just been standing at the exact same spot outside the gate, just turning around constantly to look around. Luna, is that you? I'm getting dizzy.
I think you can stop looking around now.
Oh, God.
Wait. Ooh, it kind of gives you a little headache.
At the gate leading into the mansion, you notice that there are 2 people on guard. They seem to be very casually dressed. One of them seems to be reading a book while slightly hovering off the ground, and another one seems to be a servant, but a fairly young one, wearing a full-on jacket and trying to hold a noble posture while you're standing at the service for this other person.
Do I recognize him?
You will recognize the male figure to be Fellow Imbavale, a very, very older brother, comparatively to you, of course. An elder elf, so to say. You have never really quite caught his age, but he looks young, but he is old. And somewhat competing with some of the older of your brothers within the family in terms of capabilities. From what you've heard, you know that your uncle was highest in the hierarchy. Your father was rivaling him, and Dorian, it was hard to tell because he broke off from the family before his quote-unquote studies were done. And ever since then, it's kind of been an internal battle between your sisters and your brothers of who can be the next to try and challenge to become the family head.
Well, I looked around a bit, but I couldn't really just see anything. I mean, what was I thinking? I tried to message Dorian again. Yes. Tried to message Dorian again, got the same weird noise, so I'm starting to be worried a bit. Do we go in? Should I try to get us in?
I can hold your hand if you want to.
Oh, that would be very nice, but I'm not sure that is exactly what we need in this situation.
Something tells me that... My gut instinct tells me that we shouldn't be going in here.
But I wouldn't know where to go. This place is pretty much all I've known, and of course some of the bars around here, but I'm not sure they could help us, you know.
Is your family evil?
Somewhat, yes.
Let's just take a little walk. Why don't you show us to one of the bars your family frequents a lot?
And my family wouldn't frequent that. They wouldn't be seen alive in such places. But me, I was a bit more rebellious, you know.
Don't they ever host parties or such?
Oh yes, all inside the mansion, of course.
Hey, if the gate is a problem, I can probably take care of it.
No. That'll bring a whole lot of attention to it. Remember, we're spies. We're supposed to be sneaky.
I feel like we should just try and talk our way in, you know.
Well, I was just wondering if there was any of those bars you used to frequent in your rebellious days that might be still friendly towards you. Might be able to get a good amount of gossip out of them.
We could try, sure. I'll lead us to like one of the lesser parts of town, I guess, if you can call that into Sanctum. And...
So the lesser parts, so not the inn that is closest to the family home, but the one further away. You're familiar with too the Gilded Gavel, which is localized around the major families of the city, yours included, and those belonging to the cathedral. And you're familiar with the Wandering Verdict, which is closer to the city walls, where most adventurers seem to set their foot at when they first arrive.
Let's actually go to like the closest inn, I guess. I think that would probably be a better idea.
The Gilded Gavel.
Yes.
Walking through the street is about 10 minutes away from the family home. You recognize the inn from the outside, very much carrying the same exterior as the rest of the city streets. Everything a bit too clean to be true. And people seem to be coming and going of kind of higher status. You don't necessarily recognize some by name, but you recognize some house sigils that seem to belong to either other wizard families that might be directly competing with your family without any success. Those of the Paladin Order, the Oath of Tyr, and those of the Church who claim not to be drinking, but definitely do be drinking.
Oh, we've had some wild nights. Yes.
As you enter, you immediately recognize the barkeep as an old friend, Lucette Dawnsworn, a former paladin who has talked many tales about how she's been on the front lines and how she once fought united with Eastward Citadel to fend off the horde at the border to the Far East, and how she, as some of the few, has actually left the continent and visited other islands to see what lay beyond just their little beliefs to be the world. And as you walk in, there's not the immediate recognition as you're not wearing your usual family clothes. but after a bit looking at your scruffy beard that hasn't been that kept for a few months now. My God! Reginald, is that you?
Hello, old friend.
I mean, truth be told, people said you left the city, trying to make a name for yourself in these... Right, sorry, so subject. How may I help you? Are you sure? We gotta find bottles of the vineyards. Should we get them, fetch them, and put them on the family tab as you...
I'll pay them for myself. Let me introduce my friends to you. This is Pluna and Rose.
Luna of what family? Is quite the interesting attire you have on you.
I know. I need to get into casual clothes. It's
yeah,
well, when you come traveling from it, when you come traveling from the adventuring parts, you end up grabbing on what works the best.
Oh my Reginald!
I'm Pluna.
Did you finally do it? Yes, but Reginald, did you finally go out? Did you finally meet adventurers?
Yes.
You have to tell me.
Decided it was time. All in due time, my dear friend. All in due time. I was wondering if we could, grab something to drink, maybe a bite to eat, and maybe you could lend us your ear. We have some questions and stories to share.
Right, I'll grab some bottles of mud and 50 gold per bottle, and just leave it on the table. I'm sure no one steals in this establishment. A bottle each.
Was this a lady or a man that's behind the counter? It's a lady,
no,
right?
He is a drow, a female, very tall and muscular.
Miss, if I might borrow a room to change into some more casual clothes rather than this.
Oh,
I
yes,
think
the restroom is just under the stairs. There's no key, you just enter. And Rose, you are beautiful.
Really?
Reginald, have you behaved?
I assure you, I have done nothing that could be interpreted as bad. Not like I used to, you know.
She's way too young for you, Reginald.
I know. That's why I haven't
pig.
done anything.
Just tilts her head
Those were
like a
the days
mark.
of old, you know.
My God.
I've changed.
I'm not too young. We can travel together.
Yes, we can travel together. Yes.
Is that a little bunny in your hood? Oh, he is adorable.
Yes, this is Sir Marshmallow.
Oh, so he is. He seems to be from a noble lineage, and he's kept his white hairs better than Reginald has. Pleasure to meet you both.
It's nice to meet you too.
Now, don't bully Reginald over his age like that. Pluna comes out in like really casual, like commoner clothes.
Oh.
Yes, sore subject.
Right. So, tell me about your ventures. And what has brought you back? Is it the wedding? It is.
Yes, of course, the wedding. How exciting, huh?
To think that we finally get to see the man who has been spoken about in the shadows for all this time, the pioneer of all inventions. Even the other families are talking, and they're talking quite a bit.
Oh, please share some of the old gossip. Remember all those times we used to have late nights, gossiping around about all the scandals in the city?
She looks a bit...
Join us for some old times,
Looks a bit confused when you say scandals, but... you must be referring to the old monks. Those rascals claim to be pure of heart and faith.
Those priests thinking that we wouldn't notice them drinking in their normal clothes,
Yes. Silly, right?
Yes. Great times, though. Great times.
I've maintained
really,
my own.
Is that the most scandalous thing you would know? Pluna asks.
Who do you ask?
Her.
Oh.
Do I smell someone digging for information? I'll have you know what I know is expensive. And unless you
Luna
can
will
play with that body of yours.
Luna will roll a platinum in his fingers and like, well, I'm not opposed to an adventurer's night every once in a while, but I can also do the old-fashioned way.
A platinum? You offend me. That will barely pay for a pain in the window. Surely,
What?
Reginald.
Please excuse my friend. I have a quick question. Have you seen my brother?
Which one?
I heard he was in the Dorian. I heard he was in the city.
Dorian.
I would love to catch up before the wedding. Have you seen him?
Dorian back in the city. Could have sworn he promised never to return after the fallout he had.
Oh, I know that, but he told me he was going here. So
I think your best bet is back in Marquine's Rest. I'm afraid I haven't.
Oh, he's
seen
not
him.
there. I've already checked. I was a bit worried about him and thought I could find him before the wedding.
How is his little hobby doing?
I think it's going quite well. He has a somewhat successful shop in Joaquin's Rest.
To think that lazy boy would pick up his act.
Well, we're all capable of change, you know.
My apologies, Balloon and Rose. Are you apprentices of Reginald? Do you also dabble in the arcane? It would be a great honor to be led within the House of Embervale.
I would say rather that we are his co-adventurers through thick and thin.
Oh.
Why, just a couple of days ago he helped us repel a demonic invasion of a city.
A demonic invasion? Surely you jest.
No, that happened, and one of them looked like a fox.
Huh.
But like human-sized, which should be illegal, because foxes should stay fox-sized.
Her tone changes.
You know, I think...
Reginald, where exactly have you been?
You can see Poluna flashes her and smiles like, so about that gossip, are you sure you wouldn't trade information for information?
Oh no, I don't need to guess if the only hint is demons.
Poluna's smile grows a little bit broader and goes like, but that's just the tip of this iceberg.
Huh. I think we should perhaps pull to the more private chambers. I do believe they're not reserved for this time around, as everybody's busy with the wedding preparations. Should we get a little suite and bring our bottles there? I will have one of my waitresses taking over. Tobit, can you take over for a bit? And this little halfling walks over. Private? Yes, private. Noted. Takes a chair, jumps up on it. Right, ready for business. Right, ready for business. Shall we head to the suite?
Let's
lead the way, madam.
Leads behind the bars and opens up this like golden embroidered door, and it opens up to a big, slightly less white chamber. It's more so royal blue with golden in the exterior chairs, like embroidery, and a bit over the top in terms of we represent blue blood royalty in here, but nevertheless, you gotta charm the customers. You're led inside, and there's suitable 5 chairs already arranged for the 3 of you and herself. And she sits down and kind of unbuttons her shirt a bit to let out the dogs a bit. So, gossip.
Well, let's start from the top. You do know that the late lord of this city has passed on, right?
Oh, right. There's no secrets for us in the higher families. What about it?
Well, that was one of many that did that at that exact moment. The Queen of Northwatch, King of Eastwatch, and a couple of others of such repute. decided at the very same moment, all over the world, to go. Paluna sort of makes like a smoke cloud kind of expanding with his hands. Right to dust.
Make a persuasion check for me.
I have advantage on these now.
Yeah. Okay. And what credibility is there to that, Reginald?
He's speaking the truth. We were there.
Why, we were
when the
eyewitnesses.
King of Eastwatch just vanished.
Rose, can you back up these statements?
Yep. They told
No,
me.
you can't. You weren't
Well,
there.
she wasn't with us at that time.
Rose,
Yeah,
make a deception check. Okay, I'm getting some mixed signals here, but we have some time back together, Reginald, so...
Why don't you take it
enlighten
from
me.
here, Reginald?
I wouldn't be lying to you. I wouldn't do that to you.
Well, you have told some tall tales while being under the
Sure. Well, while drunk and trying to
But
impress the
yes.
ladies, but
Right. I have
those
gotten
days
your
are long past me.
tales, yes.
Yes.
So, and what caused this to happen?
Well, we are not completely sure, to be honest.
So, did
But all the
our-
signs point the same way, don't they, Reginald?
Well, it has to do with the gods and...
I mean, we did assume that High Priest Erdamus kind of ascended and took his place next to the Tyr.
Yes, something like that. We
Ascension
are
would
looking
not
into
be the
it.
word I would choose for that.
Yes, more like time's up. Borrowed powers are no longer borrowed. Borrowed time is no longer borrowed, and yes.
So you're saying that Eastwatch might be ripe for the taking in this very moment? If
Oh,
we were to
no.
launch a
On the contrary, it has been overtaken by devils. It's probably
surely you
more
just
powerful
Reginald.
than it was. No, I'm not. I speak the
Reginald,
truth.
please. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
$16.
Huh. Devils. Well, I think that would reinforce the belief of Tyr's Crusaders. If they were to get news of this, they would surely march. I've been a part of the Crusaders before and on the front lines as an Inquisitor, but...
I mean, you're most welcome to. Just Asmodeus puts up a tougher fight than you would expect.
Asmodeus.
Yes, you know, the one from the children's stories, the one who used to scare people about going to hell when you die. That Asmodeus.
So you're saying this Asmodeus has manifested on our material plane just to take over a small city? That seems illogical.
Oh, he's just one player. So I said some information for information. Well, what if you think about this marriage that's currently happening as not some happenstance thing, not some kind of political opportunity, but instead of as a necessity or part of a plan, not for such feeble things as powers of mortals or such. Now, why would they do such a thing? Erdamus crumbles. In the east, a devil rises. What do you think could motivate this? I'm sure the pieces are all there.
Well, we heard rumors about the elemental grounds being active again, and we have some envoys to seek out all the planes, and we have gotten feedback back about the events taking place. And while it's not the most pressing matter, I don't really see how the wedding is correlated to that. I think that's just a proper establishment of a power pedestal and the unification between the church and the arcane. I mean, surely that should be something to be celebrated.
Sure.
I see.
Yes.
Well, my guess is to get some claws ready for the coming elemental cataclysm, but that's just me.
Are you saying that? Oh, this is
Saying
not a
that the word-
coincidence, but
Oh no,
I'm saying
nothing
that
is a
this is a set
coincidence
of
at this point.
dominoes.
huh? I mean, you have to excuse me. It's quite a lot to swallow. Sorry, the expression, Reginald.
Oh, if only you could have seen what I've seen.
Oh,
We were
inside
there,
joke,
Reginald, in that realm.
Sure.
You heard the chat I had, didn't you? With that, what was it? That leech mug of the Earth and Elementals forces. Pulling my
I
dicks
heard,
out of the
yes.
book. Oh, what was that guy called?
It was
again?
not pretty. How
Yeah,
long
it
ago
really
was that? Was it less than a month ago? Longer? It
It
has to
would
be
be
less
on
now.
the like 2 or 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago. Yeah,
Okay, then I would exactly remember his name.
let me just, find my document here.
I would recall the conversation word for
Hmm.
word to everyone.
So there was no. You're talking about the dwarf within the dome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The dwarf. Yeah.
we did get his name, but not from himself, but from Kimura.
No, that was not dwarf. You got the name of. That was.
It was Ogrimmok.
Ogrimmok is the
Oh,
giant.
that's the
within-
big giant. Yeah.
Yeah, within
Oh,
the
right.
sphere. Yeah. Ogrimmok. Ogrimmok. I believe we have stories on like some documented details from the last cataclysm. Granted, we weren't exactly the strongest forces back then. That still, unfortunately, goes to the fighters of Last Stand. But I believe it was announced to be the prince of those earthly creatures.
The Prince of Earth, right?
Right. Yes, the Prince of Earth. So you're saying that he's still active? He
Well,
yes, they
they're
are
getting
trying
him back in the
to.
field. Although I think
Trying
we
to
put a
regain
sizable
power.
thumb in the eye of that when we stole those artifacts.
Sure, sure.
My Reginald, have you picked up the use of artifacts? Finally, your family has been edging you on for years to get started with that.
Yes, I know.
Now, what have you brought with you? Show me the goods. I like a good showcasing of artifacts. Sorry.
You think we've hidden it away?
Oh.
Should the elemental forces acquire it, it might prematurely start things.
Huh. Well, I mean, if this is all an issue, Reginald, why don't you just go ask your family for help?
I mean, we're not too worried about this at the moment. My main
Oh.
concern lies with Dorian. I was really hoping to find him. We have some brotherly business to take care of.
Well,
I was
what I
hoping you
haven't.
could maybe put out some feelers, see where he is. If anyone has heard anything, you are the one to know.
Right. Well, as you would expect in all the power struggles, I haven't exactly heard from Dorian. But he didn't like your family that much after the events that took place. And with the whole power pedestal about to be put in place, I have heard some of the rivaling families trying to cook something up. But they haven't quite been open about it. You know how it would go if you started to talk openly about
Of course.
rebelling or sabotage. I mean, it's not like your families have ears and eyes everywhere in the city, because their display of power is enough to deter people from trying anything. Needless to say, you never know who belongs to what house in these times.
I understand what you're saying. So, do you think that one of the other families has found Dorian and he's among them?
Who found who is hard for me to tell. I haven't heard enough, frankly. Probably
But there are rumors, you're saying?
it's just the casual talks about should the power belong to Emberville. Didn't they have enough power already? And with the grievances between the families ever since your family pushed the other families out of business, more or less, have left them as second-rate wizardry schools for tricks and fireworks displays, is practically inevitable. Sure, one house alone could put out a small fight, but with the remaining 7 other houses, they might have some force. But if you were to look for more information, you should probably seek out one location that isn't as traveled by prying eyes and ears as this place is. While we are fine within these confinements, yes. I mean, and frankly, the fact that you trust me not to divulge anything to other people, that is brave of you, I say. You have gotten
I
bold.
assume our relationship deserves some,
Wait, hold on, Reginald. Just a moment there. Let's think about this. Are there other people we want to know this? There's no real reason for us to keep it a secret that the world is getting into dicier times. Sometimes the strongest thing about information isn't keeping it hidden, it's getting it out there.
Oh, that sounds scary. Don't let them know I was here when you talked about this.
I guess, but I don't really see the point in trying to cause panic among, the normal people. Like, they'll just
I
be
assume that
scared,
whatever clientele would garner her ladyship's attention in this kind of room would hardly pass for normal people. But maybe we don't have to have this conversation exist as confidential as most people would assume.
I'm afraid I don't really follow what you're saying, but
Me neither.
sure.
Well,
I'm sure you
think about it like this. Think about it like this. If most of the families here are getting ready to go lockstep about things in setting up for a big old round of, oh, look, there's a problem. Or maybe the Inquisitors are looking for a new thing to drum up but can't really find their way. Letting slip a hint of either demons or the upcoming cataclysm could make people act faster than you would expect. And well, to some extent, if we want to find Dorian, I don't think a city being on the cusp of springing into action is where we're going to do it. It's always been easier to find people when things are happening, not when they're lying still. Maybe I'm being a bit too ruthless.
Oh, I think you're misunderstanding and underestimating a meritocracy in its nature. I mean, many of these simply wish things in and out of existence with a snap of their fingers, trying to cause a mass rebellion. That's scary.
Not a mass rebellion, more... Well, when people start putting their backs into moving from A to B, where they weren't moving before, it's not always rebellion that happens, but it gets things happening. The right words to the right ears about a true crisis can make people divert attention, or band together in a time of crisis, just as easily as the wrong words in the wrong ears, or an information that should have been kept hidden can cause a rebellion.
So what exactly are you planning to spread rumors about? Because...
Well,
yes, I'm quite wondering that myself.
Well, for starters, Asmodeus. It would be wonderful if you could get it into the heads of people that Eastwatch really needs to go. Because it does. That place is contaminated beyond all belief.
I mean,
what Asmodeus said was true back in that speech of his. Every man or woman who's signed a contract in that city is probably under his fallen fine print.
Interesting. Well, I mean, that's simply a matter of reporting it to the guild or to the informant at the Crusaders Guild, and they will send a few envoys out to survey this situation. And if things turn out to be as you say, we'll start marching. We just got our troops back from the Western continent after I wouldn't say a failed crusade, but at least a resolved one, from what I believe.
It was
We
quite an
didn't-
adventure out there.
We did lose an Inquisitor in that process, but thankfully we have quite a few. I only envy that we didn't get that blade back, because they are quite handy. They are made by the Ebervale family. I have a few of them myself, but
Reginald,
Don't
can
tell
we
that
go
to me.
now? I'm bored.
Sure, Rose, we can go. Yes,
oh,
it's lovely talking to you, catching up. Thank you for your information. I think I know where we should go next, you know?
right. Well, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget your bottles. You did pay for them. And Rose, it was so lovely to meet you. I'm sorry that these adult talks don't fall in your favor. But
It was nice
That's
to
a
meet you
part of
too.
it.
You seem very nice.
come by anytime.
Well, best of luck with the coming times, madame.
I mean, I would say the same, but I doubt luck is going to be a factor.
Oh, but at the end of the day, we're all going to need it.
Please feel
Some-
free to contact me if you learn anything about Dorian's whereabouts. Yes?
That's a deal. Have fun.
Thank you.
She kind
It
of
was
opens up the
lovely catching
door.
up.
And leaves you out, and she instantly forgets that she unbuttoned her shirt and quickly closes the door again after you've left. And you can only imagine what happens after that. So,
Well, Reginald,
Well, we could look at maybe an inn or bar closer to some of the other family homes. See if we hear talk of, some unrest, some unpleasantness towards my family. Maybe we learn of Dorian's whereabouts there. We could also just try to go into the house and see what is what will happen then.
it's possible.
I'm not
that-
sure. I'm not sure what is better. What do you think, Rose? You've been quite quiet. I know these talks are quite boring, but have you picked up anything interesting while listening?
No. But I think we should go to your house and ask if he's there. Because he probably just went home.
That would be quite interesting, wouldn't it be?
I mean, you
Well,
could
we should
always
at least check.
send
And
them-
if they say no, he's not here, then we'll just go somewhere else.
Sure.
Honestly, not a bad idea. Also, if I might add, you could always, just play the card that, well, you found this note in his shop one day when you were visiting, technically the truth, and you were pretty surprised that he would go back here, and that's why you come asking.
Sure.
Although, do you
Let's
think
hope
they'd
they
ever buy it?
don't. They don't say anything about me leaving and everything.
Don't worry, Reginald. If
Oh.
they start trouble, I'll protect you.
Oh,
That's
and by
nice.
the way, Reginald, did you have any family that was called Illyria when you were last home?
yes.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Did you? How do you
Met
know
her
that
over the-
name?
I met her over the hedge. She seemed quite the bubbly and hopeful sort. Not yet hit with the old disillusionment you've been hit with, but
I mean, she's Elven.
Well-
Of course, she hasn't hit that disillusion. Let's
Oh,
just
I
reserve
wasn't
for...
talking about your age. I was talking
no.
about the secret you found. I don't know. I just doesn't feel like a bad kid.
We'll see
Right?
about that. Just don't trust anyone.
I mean,
Alright,
no
let's
offense,
go.
but she seemed about as able to slip by a lie as Rose is.
Huh?
No offense, Rose, but you really don't strike me as the type to lie.
I don't lie.
See?
Of course not. Why would I?
Make a deception check.
I was gonna say, that seems like a lie.
Paluna, make an insight check.
On her mind, she's not lying.
You kind of pick up on some gullible belief in herself.
Well, maybe not lying in the traditional way, anyways.
If you mean that stuff with the lady when she asked about the king, and she asked if it was true, I mean, you guys told me back in Darkmont that happened, so then I was like, yeah, that happened because they told me.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
that makes sense. Sure.
But I mean, she's kind of like that, Reginald. She seems that she, at least on the surface, takes things at face value.
Yeah.
But I will keep your advice in mind, considering that the duplicitous truth of your family is not something to be underestimated.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where do you want to go, Reginald? I'm personally in favor of walking in the front door of your estate and being a little bit naive.
Let's go check it out.
So you headed back
Just
to your family home?
be prepared for something to happen. Yes. Let's just get this over with.
After another 10 minutes of walking, you end up in front of your family home, where you still recognize your brother Fallor standing outside the gate with this young figure next to him.
I'll just walk up.
Reasoning for visiting, business plan, schedule lessons, cargo to deliver. He's just staring into his book while going down the list of potential business inquiries. Servant acquisition.
How about just a family visit?
My lord, Reginald. God, you're old. How are you still standing up?
Barely.
And you're returning home?
Yes, I am.
Well, we were told to expect you at some point. After,
wait now.
Yeah, well, we got word from Lord Eridamus that you were helping out in Breakpoint. We're supposed to welcome you home after your heroic deeds or something of that sort. It seems a bit absurd, so the fact that you're standing here now is quite unbelievable. Anyway, this little boy, he's Kip. He has served me for some time, but he was supposed to serve you once you returned home. I've just been teaching him.
Hello, Kip.
Hello, Kip.
Hi. At your service. And he makes the deepest bow he possibly can. Would you like a drink, sir?
I'll bow back to him the same manner.
And he begins to bow again.
And then I'll do it again.
Just locked in infinite circle of bowing.
Like, this is a competition.
Just knock it off, you two.
Sorry, my
no
lord.
need to bow.
I'm still learning the etiquettes.
That's all right. You'll learn in time.
I've prepared some bottles. They are waiting for you in your room. I've also cleaned your room while you've been gone, and I've made sure that there is company on the standby should you need.
There shall be no need for that. No, you can send those away.
I will dismiss them.
Just a quick question. Have you seen Dorian, dear brother?
Dorian.
Yes.
The
I know the one. Yes, that one. Has
No,
he
but
made a visit
if
as
you-
well?
if you see him, send him my way. I've yearned for a challenge for some time, and frankly,
I would
want
like
to
to.
beat him.
I want to insight check this guy if he actually has seen him or not.
Make an insight check. While you look over his facial expression, it seems to be more. There seems to be more anger underlying tones. That's the most I can give you from that.
So I can't really tell if he's recently met him or not. Like if he's speaking from some kind of, oh, this guy was here recently and he's just hiding it from us.
If he's hiding something and there's been altercation or a humiliation lately, it is hard to tell, but there is definitely some anger related to his statement.
Had a falling out with him?
Dorian had a falling out with everybody. He deemed himself better than most of us and said we were not worth his time. And frankly, we grew tired of him and in unison voted him out of the house, so to say. So, he's been spending his time mucking about with the low people in Laukeen's rest. Oh, sorry.
Honestly, it always struck me as too lazy to say something like that. Weird.
So why are you looking for him?
Some business. Nothing that you would probably care about anyways.
God, no. I'm busy studying. Not that I'm in a hurry, of course, but...
Of course.
Are you here to challenge us to gain a seat within the family council, or are you just back to...
assure you, I am not interested in any of that.
Nah, so nothing's changed. Are you still dabbling about with your little needle?
Sure.
Well,
if you haven't seen him, I shall be back later. Just would be nice if I could just enter here.
Kip has the house keys if you've forgotten them, and you have your signet on you, I imagine, so...
Very well.
Sure.
I wasn't sure if news of my victory in Breakpoint made its way back here, if I was welcome back. It's nice to see that I'm appreciated here, at least. Somewhat.
Honestly, most of us gambled that you died of old age before returning home. But, I guess it wasn't that hard to have a victory up there to begin with. Most of our men made it back anyway, so, good on you, Reginald. It only took you most of your lifetime, but proud of you, I guess. Not really. Not my business.
I don't believe you, but it's fine. No need to pretend.
No.
We haven't before, so why start now?
Or is today a holiday?
Oh, this is just normal. You'll get used to it.
Pluna, you see this little boy, Kib, like looking back and forth between the two family members, and he's kind of like trying to move towards Reginald, but then moving towards the other guy, and then, who do I follow?
Oh, please don't follow me.
Oh, I'll be waiting for your return, my lord. And he again does a deep bow.
Yes. I'll just look at my brothers like, really, this guy, like this little kid.
I thought it would be a practical joke, and so far it's paying off quite a bit. When you first had to lay eyes upon the company he had to order for you. Boys grow up quickly, don't they? Some too quickly, Reginald.
Glad to see nothing's changed here, at least.
You'll be surprised.
Oh, I'm sure I will, but later. Alright.
Off to your little bar adventures, I presume, once you're home, back to old habits.
Sure, yes, that's it. You know me so well.
Have fun.
Oh, I hate to disappoint you, and just
Hmm.
start walking away.
Alright.
Well,
doesn't
that
say any
went quite
goodbyes.
well. I
You
say
have
as
just
we.
one of the worst families.
Yeah, tell me about it. I grew up here.
He seemed kind
Ugh.
of mean.
Yes, and that was
Yeah.
actually being quite nice.
I hope
I
you're
would
not.
have my hold myself to back to try to not end up killing one of these guys by accident, aren't I? Or at least giving an attempt. I have a feeling it would be a spectacularly bad idea.
Yes, if we can avoid that, that would be nice. But at least the good news is, they didn't just, attack us on sight. So I guess that whole breakpoint thing really worked out in our favor.
Let's not call the bear trap we're stepping into working out in our favor just yet. You know what
at
they
least
say
we're
about
still
friends and
alive.
enemies, don't you, Reginald?
Sure.
So, welcome
the
to being
bare
kept closer.
minimum?
No.
Oh.
No, it's a metaphor. I don't think you'd appreciate it.
Alright, can we go inside your house, Reginald?
We could, but I was thinking we'd look for Dorian first. You'll really like him. He's a nice guy.
Okay. Do you think I will need my posters?
Well, maybe.
No.
Yes, maybe.
Well, is it yes or no?
Not just yet. Not just yet.
Okay.
I'll tell you when it's a good time.
I imagine you're walking and talking. Are you just wandering about the streets, or you're walking with purpose to a direction?
I think
But your
we're going
family state has
to.
streets, Reginald. It has streets. It's not an estate, it's a city quarter.
Yes. What do you want me to say? We'll head towards I guess one of the shittier inns, like next to the other family homes.
All right. So the wandering verdict it is then.
Yes, that's the one.
Walking through the streets, you out of nowhere hear a and 10 meters ahead of you, you see a small figure being blasted out the front door of a store. There's otherwise neatly kept, and you see instantly the pillars holding up the roof overlying the entrance of the store being blackened with soot, and a few seconds after, the soot kind of disappears from the pillars. And on the street, a guy, seemingly a gnome of fairly young stature, kind of scoots across this fairly slippery marble flooring. Hi! And you hear an angry female voice coming from in the store. Leave your contraptions out of my store, okay? I don't want it. You piss off.
You okay there?
My butt. And you see this guy with like weird mechanisms on his head, like a lute that falls down before his eye, and weird gearing, and he has a tool belt around his waist, and he's just sitting there. Why, I recognize that signal. Sickness. Fucking Umbervale. Just what I needed. Well, if you don't mind, I will be on my way. I'm clearly not wanted in these areas.
No, I mean,
Gets up on his feet,
that was an
brushes off
impressive
his...
explosion.
Oh, you like that? It's from my own devices. I'm calling them bombs. They can kind of boom.
You sell
But
them?
apparently, yes. Are you interested?
Yeah.
I only sell them in larger quantities, though. I have to make a business, though. Are you a partner? Do you want to be a partner? We should partner up. Yes.
Wait. This is going way too fast. You make bombs?
Oh, bombs, contraptions, anything to rival these fucking wizards. They think they have all the power because they can weave their hands and make things go pew pew. But believe me, so I can. They pulls out some kind of contraption like. I can make things go boom boom from a distance as well.
Wait, before you turn that on, it's an open street. Let's not blow up the street.
Oh. Right. Sometimes I forget myself in these moments.
Amazing, you made those?
But what are you friendly people doing with a fucking Ember Veil?
He's
Back
not a
from
fucking
adventuring in
Ember
the
Veil,
wild
he's
world
just
with
a
him.
regular Ember Veil.
Well, actually, I'd contest that. He's the most irregular Ember Veil I've seen so far because he's kind of nice. You know, he stands us poor, like he can, you know, be around poor people and not be a complete jackass all the time. Isn't that right, Reginald?
A nice fucking Ember Veil? In this city? Impossible. The only nice Ember Veil who exists here is back from King's Rest. He's the only one who supports my inventions. Fuck this.
Oh, you met Dorian.
He's my... Yes. We're actually looking for him.
Oh, you're looking for Dorian?
Yes, I've seen him.
Well, I haven't seen him, no.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I would know where he is, even if I was looking for him or anything. But if you maybe wanna, yeah.
Why do I have the feeling you did see him, but you're just not telling us?
I don't know. Are you interested in my devices? I may be able to tell you where he
Yeah.
might be.
I'll throw an insight check into this.
Oh, he definitely knows where he is. He even begins to get the sweat droplets on his forehead.
If we
seeing that you're
buy one of your inventions, will you tell us where he is?
No. You're not thinking big enough, Reginald. We have a whole city back over on the other side, and I have a feeling that while you're energetic, how much of this was made with magic? I just point to the stuff in front of him.
Every fucking part of it, this shit house of a city, and I bet you Emberville has a finger in most of it.
No, not the city. I was talking your inventions.
Oh. Well, I mean, there is some magic within, right? But it's more so how do you call it? Concentrated.
So, what you're saying is that your main ingredient is ingenuity.
Oh. These little contraptions are just the tip of the very mountain. I have ambitions. When you want to compete with wizards, and especially fucking Embervilles, I'll have you know you gotta make big things. Massive things. Huh? Is this one okay? Did you hit your head?
She's just young.
Oh, I've hit my head a lot of times when I was young. But yeah, I guess you can't tell that either. And as you see his half crowning bald head, you see massive scars and freshly made wounds.
You blew up your head.
I don't remember, honestly. Did I?
Probably, yes. That's fine.
Oh, that's curious. When did that happen?
Why don't we...
Oh, you know, my
apologies. And we can talk further shop there.
I haven't introduced myself. And he kind of keeps brushing off some soot, and he smears back his somewhat unkept hair that is just barely outlining the edge of his head. I am Maester Pel Renova. Master craftsman, tinkerer, inventor, and pioneer within my field.
Was it Meister Pel Renover?
Pel Renova, yes, quite so. Have you heard of me? Have you heard of our house? No?
I'm afraid not.
I'm from quite far away. You could say another continent. So, you're gonna have to catch me up on speed. This is all very new to me. But I'd be quite interested.
Right, we are quite new to town. Only a few years. Been trying to make our own place. It's fucking hard with these fucking Ember wheels around. But we've done some acquisitions with friends, and we're trying to establish a pioneering venture corp, if you can put it that way. But seeing that our machinations up here are not quite what people expect, they're quite famous at home, I'll say, from back in my little. That's probably too much information. So
No. I think I know what you're referring to, but let's just move along.
So,
you were going to tell us where Dorian is if we buy one of your contraptions, yes? How much?
oh, well, I have this. Are you looking for bombs?
Yes.
Do you have anything? Sure. We'll buy one bomb
No.
if you tell us where.
How much is it?
I have a.
Yes, I do want to buy a bomb.
Not just a bomb, something that grabs everyone's attention.
I have a small powder. It can probably. And he points out one of the trees on the side of the street. You can probably like snap the tree in half. It's more like a concentrated explosion. We have the poof. You can probably take out like half a house. The woman inside wasn't very happy when I mentioned that and told me to leave. And then we have the.
I'm sure the small one will.
Fuck it all, which is untested.
Yes, let's keep it untested for now. No,
Later. But how much is it?
So,
the idea, fuck it all, it's about 1,500 gold.
What about the other one, the poof one?
The poof is about 250.
Do you want one, Rose?
Yeah, I want one.
All right, consider it an early birthday present. I'll buy the 250 one for her.
Oh, we'll be glad.
So,
wait, but you're Emberville.
Meister Pell, I have a question.
Thank you, Reginald. She jumps and hugs him.
You're welcome.
You're given this like tube-like structure, which seems to be welded together in some way, and you can see like small purplish droplets leaking from the lid, but it's not leaking in the sense that it's movement. It's just like hardened paint, kind of. If you want to use it, you just snap the lid and run fast.
Snap it and run.
So, just one question. In theory, how big of a bang does the Fog It All make?
Oh, it's untested.
Well, no, I didn't ask about in practice. I asked about in theory. What does your ingenuity say?
Well, the small bang is like kind of like compressed fire, whereas the poof is more so shockwave, and this big fucker is more like silence, white light, and then nothing. In theory,
I've been on a couple of life-threatening adventures, but that is exactly what I would have needed. How fast does it go off after you initiate it?
Untested.
What does your ingenuity say?
Oh. Well, and you see he starts like doing math with his fingers and then licking his finger for a bit, and then, I made it feel so small for the hypothesized size of destruction. You would need about 30 seconds of runway, but clearly the fuse is only for 12 seconds.
If you make the fuse a minute,
All right.
I would be willing to buy it along with your knowledge of Dorian. I quite miss him.
Oh, you want to buy the fuck it all?
Yes.
Oh, the fuck it all.
But what are you doing with this Emberville? Should I keep my machinations under tight wraps, or
I
are we
just
gonna
bought from you.
strangle him in the alleyway?
No,
Or
he's
should we-
really nice.
No.
Oh.
I literally just bought one of your bombs. What do you want?
Oh,
No. Mr. Pell, shh. Guys, calm down. He's kind of in the same boat as Dorian. Most Embervales don't really like him. So Dorian and him is kind of like two friends out in the wild world. We're just trying to reunite friends here.
What is your name again?
Paluna Gatecross.
And his?
Reginald Embervale. Archibald, you know the spiel.
Never heard of him. And you, youngest?
Exactly.
Rose?
Rose.
Oh, and do put in a good word with your friends down below.
Yeah. Yes. Have you heard of the Iron Lung? Are you familiar with my hometown?
Ah, rumors and tales.
Huh.
But I was told by an associate that one day I should seek it out. It would be interesting
Oh, yes.
to learn and to see.
Oh, absolutely. Ah,
Well,
it is beautiful.
maybe one of these days you could help me with introductions.
Absolutely.
And Paluna starts taking out like 1,500 coins.
Thank you.
Oh, Paluna,
Remember the fuse.
Huh. Oh, right, the fuse. And he begins to pull out a rope. You said about a minute.
Yeah,
Then
thereabouts.
He turns around and kind of covers the contraption with his cloak, like
Yes.
turns around, and you basically just get a small powder barrel in your hand.
I
That's
just
what it looks like.
immediately put it into my bag of holding.
Smart. Dorian. Right, Dorian. He is below the inn.
Which one of them?
Right, there's more than one. I should have known. The one with the not the one in this fancy fuck place. The one further out. The wandering hall. The wandering white.
The Wandering White Hall.
Well, Reginald, you're the local.
No, he's lost it.
I think that of old age.
It's the wandering verdict he's trying to refer to.
Must be that one.
Yes. Thank you. The wandering quarry. The one who's led by that Oathbreaker. That one. The half orc. Yes.
And he's below it, you say?
Yes. He's
Voluntarily? Hiding.
Something about they sealed themselves from prying eyes and could do so underneath that place. I shouldn't have said they. That's too much divulged.
Oh, we paid a lot of money.
Right.
Give us all the information.
We should go there. It's probably the best.
Oh, I'd lead the way.
Yes. Can't believe I'm walking with a fucking Embervale. All right, let's get.
one
Yes,
of
you've
the
said
two
this
nice
now.
Oh,
Once or
sorry.
twice.
Force of habit. It's not every day you meet a nice Embervale, and frankly, Dorian doesn't use that surname anymore. So
Just watch your mouth a little bit. We spend a lot of money for your
right,
trinkets. You should be grateful for us.
right.
I think we'll find that, well, these little contraptions of his are going to be quite helpful.
We'll see if they work.
You just see Paluna have like the biggest, most mischievous smile on his lip. Like this man is being a gremlin in his mind right now. He wants to make something blow up.
Sure, nothing bad can come from
Can we
that.
test them out, Paluna?
No, it's about the right moment for field testing. We haven't come upon it yet, but I know at least one elemental I'd like to try it on.
Well, if we need the field test, we need to find the field first.
Good idea.
Oh, there's plenty of farmlands, but you're quickly gonna get yourself in trouble if you try that. Anyway, we're almost there. Just a little bit, and around the corner.
Reginald, you recognize the inn to be this. While it's not like broken down, worn, it just seems like the magic that the city is otherwise affected by is not affecting this place specifically. Seems like manual labor is required to keep this place well kept. And as you enter, you recognize a half-orc and male behind the counter to be Merrick Hildrest. That was hard to say. Who is a former inquisitor who broke his oath on one of his journeys when he had to raise his sword against a fellow soldier. And while he, in his mind, thought it was the right thing to do, based on the oath towards Tyr Sanctum, it was deemed not to be. And has ever since served as a barkeep. Still known to be one of the strongest inquisitors to have ever been a part of the Paladin forces.
Well, that's Swedish
Reginald.
I was hoping you wouldn't recognize me, but yes. Hello. Good to see you again. Do I still owe you anything?
No, but I expect you're here to join the others. Seeing as
Is
you're
my
with
brother
that.
here?
Yes, he's down below, and I'm sure the lunatic will show you in.
Thank you.
Alright. Can't
I
fucking
feel
believe
like I'm
hosting
missing
this.
something here.
I'll head downstairs.
The gnome kind of walks down, and you're in front of a cellar door you have sought refuge behind a few times before, while hiding from family members coming to pick you up while being overly drunk. But unlike the previous times where you just normally pull down the handle to open the door, you see the gnome kind of pushes the handle upwards, and when he opens the door, it's a completely different interior. And within, you see a large round table, and you see a few people standing around it. People that you don't recognize. And then you see the familiar attire of this gown of his pajamas. With small stars.
Before Poluna goes down, he's just gonna do a quick check to see if he was followed. Just out of sheer paranoia.
Make a perception check.
Well, come on. Yeah, 25.
You kind of like look behind, and the paladin looks at you, the inquisitor, a former inquisitor of the half-orc. I'm looking too. Don't
Old habits.
worry. No one makes a ruckus at my place anyway. That's why they're fucking hiding here. On with you now. The longer that door stays open, the more I want to raise my sword.
Absolutely.
Come on now. They're waiting. Dorian!
And Dorian
There you are, brother. I was trying to reach you, but I got this weird static noise. I was worried you were caught in the family mansion or something.
You didn't get my message. I guess that kind of means it works. We did spend some efforts, and thanks to this guy, we have some anti-prying things set up to prevent people from looking and hearing and seeing.
Oh, you look just
could
like
have
the
been a little
man
bit
from
more
my drawing.
elaborate.
Oh, can I see your drawing? And who is
my
this?
bunny
And
ate
what
it.
happened? Oh,
This is our new friend. It's Rose.
what happened to the vampire girl?
She decided to stay back. Take care of the city. Take care of her people.
Shame.
It
We could have used
is.
her divine capabilities here, because frankly, our dear uncle has laced the city with anti-magic fields to be activated during the event.
Oh boy.
So, yeah.
So, please enlighten us. What the hell is going on?
I can understand.
And
the
who are these
confusion.
people that we are?
Well, and he points over to an elven male figure. This is Magister Alvir from the Velorif House, Guildmaster. He points over to a human female. This is the Matron Esmeris of House Fornglass, also the guild leader, and kind of points towards several other people: a dwarven male, Dulkin, half a female who is Sorel, another human male who is called Karen. They all seem to be leaders of a respective wizard academia in this city, all representing their own school of magic. Notably, there is a house you haven't heard of before, aside from House Rinoa, which is the Tinkerer's Guild. There's a house called House Nithex. Supposedly a new school of magic that I wasn't quite introduced to yet. They kind of deal with the psionics, I believe, something inspired by Githyankus and
interesting.
Monflares.
You can see Poluna grimaces a little bit.
Mhm.
Ugh, that stuff.
And you see
Not exactly
this
fun.
green male, and before you just thought he had a sickly look to him for being overly drunk, but no, this is a green frog-looking character, but with a bit more refined features. More humans, right?
Well, sorry about being a little bit displeased, but I just had a very unpleasant run-in with something that reminded me of psionic, screwing with my mind. I mean, you know it well. I'm sorry for the first impression.
No. To me, you look just the same as I do to you, I imagine. But don't worry, I'm an outcast
Probably.
as well from my societies. So.
It's not like you're serving some kind of deep old one beneath the waves.
Dorian.
No, seriously, please tell me you don't know about that.
Dorian, well, I'm glad you found me, Reginald. You told me to look out for family business, so to say. I would eventually fall.
Yes.
And
Glad you heeded my warning.
Yeah, I mean, I got in contact with people, and we didn't quite catch any rumors, but I timed the dots when you mentioned this professor and the events that took place, and frankly, that has me a bit worried. We still don't know exactly what his intentions are, but if there is a time to do it, I believe we should intercede when they plan to.
I should probably do it before the wedding. I assume that is quite an important event for him.
The problem is we don't know where he stays. He hasn't shown himself, not even seen with his soon-to-be wife. Frankly, we haven't seen him in the family house for many years. Not after what happened to your father and mother like 90, 100 or so years ago. So it's we're trying to figure out where to catch him off guard, basically. And with a man who is supposedly this professor, it's challenging to figure out, but we're trying to cut off any supplies he has and trying to make sure that at least his allies are hampered from stopping us. And that's where this little annoying fella comes in. This, I believe you met Master Pell. He came in with you, so I assume so.
Yes, we bought some of his wares.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, I know you're leaving this world soon, Reginald, but that's brave of you. But he does have some trades. He has managed to practice some golden craft. And one of his specialities is also anti-magic. So we're trying to fight anti-magic with anti-magic, as you might believe that to be.
Oh no, that makes perfect sense, sure.
Yeah. Except that kind of leaves the rest of us useless. But maybe some of your friends have any talent. This new
Are we
girl of
really
yours,
resorting to base physical violence for this whole shtick? Or divine violence, I'd suspect in some cases too.
Unfortunately, that seems to be the case unless we can root out all these contraptions hidden within the city that disables our magical capabilities.
Well, if you could give me a prototype or something to look at, I might be able to sniff them out.
Well, Mr. Pell also is the reasoning why those exists. So he can certainly conjure something up. And you see all the eyes of the other house leaders just glaring at Mr. Pell. And he's like,
Oops.
Luna sort of whistles and says, like, impressive stuff. Look at you. Managed to put a whole city of mages on their feet by telling them to shut up.
Fuck them, Bills. Sorry, Reginald.
Fine. Just force of habit, I guess.
They kind of took my machinations and then threw me out when they didn't have a use for me anymore. So
just this awkward silence as everybody's looking at Master
Well,
Pell eating his fingernails.
So I assume you guys have come to the same conclusion on this, but if you know how the machinations work, you should also be able to figure out, well, how you would place them optimally to make sure things go the way you want. Let's say you want to make sure there's no magic present in the entire city for an event, then you would, lay them out correctly, I suppose. Aren't you guys the smart ones? Draw a map, plot some circles.
The problem is, we are all very notable figures, and if we go snooping around and when we happen to have the background that we have, then you can guess they will keep an eye out. I'm sure they don't leave these places unguarded. So we need someone who is unknown to these parts.
If you need a hero, I can help.
Rose and Paluna.
No, Reginald, I see where this is going. So what you're telling me is you need someone who's...
I'm not the person you look
Reginald.
for.
Reginald, you're good at sneaking. But let's be honest here.
I'm not. No, I don't want to do this. Yes, of course. I wasn't going to say that I'm better. I was going to say that you should do this.
Yeah, I should probably go, scout out some locations. Cover of night and all that. How well lit are the streets during the night?
Oh, we barely noticed that it's nighttime.
Wait, what's the mission?
How? Well, find and disable the magical doohickeys that'll suppress magic during the ceremony, I assume.
Oh, I could blow them up?
Yes, you could.
Oh, perfect.
Have to find them first.
I think that's a great idea. But, yes, how are we going to find them?
What do they look like?
Oh, well, they look like...
And he basically shows something that looks like a World War II landmine.
This.
Okay.
So, how exactly do they work?
Well, they have a keyword. And when they say the keyword, either telepathically or out loud, they trigger and emit a cone, a sphere, a cylinder that blocks magic from happening. It kind of separates your connection to the weave. Yes.
Okay. Telepathically, you say. So, how would one communicate with one of these telepathically?
You have to know the whereabouts, you have to know the glyphs, and then you just concentrate and think within the vicinity of the corresponding glyph.
Would you happen to know the glyphs of all those that are put about?
Well, yes. I made them.
Well, How long do they last once they're triggered?
Oh. He wanted them to last for the entire ceremony, so it was given a few hours, but as many of my other creations, I might be a bit short or long-sighted.
So, you can see Paluna sort of like scratches his chin, like he's actually having the ideas of a plan. All I need to do is get close enough to know where one is, telepathically speak the correct glyph, and set it off early, right? Or do we want to swap them all with something like decoys instead? I ask out in the room.
People are looking around. You're realizing you're amongst wizards who have relied on magic their entire life, and if the answer does not lie within weaving your hand and making things happen, they're clueless.
None of you? Wait, hold on. You guys have to be some of the most... You're wizards, right? I understand on Reginald that it calls a rigorous study, using your brain, intellect, these things, right? And you didn't even think of a plan?
We're still trying to gathering forces.
But gathering forces is nice and all, but how would you deploy them? What kind of ideas do you have? How would you go about, let's say, your success?
I mean, I would usually just walk up there and then throw a fireball at them, and this guy would use a large illusion to cover up the events taking place, and this other guy would like make it rain hails and thunder and meteors.
No, stop. This whole thing hinges on the fact that there are things out there that will stop magic. So we need to make a solution that either uses that to our advantage or stops it from happening in the first place, right? The problem is not blowing them up. The problem is stopping it from happening.
Dorian kind of looks over. We also have another problem. We don't know what Cyrus is capable of. It might be all fun and dandy that we do all this, but if he weaves his hand and we're no longer here...
Oh, I mean, Dorian. We both had that discussion back at the other place, right? Like, we both covered the ground on this. If that man is truly who the evidence points to, then most of that doesn't matter. But we could... There is an argument to be made that there's also the access of rattling him a bit.
I don't get it.
After all, well, Reginald's probably the only one who would. A certain spider departed the realms and left their mortal coil behind. And I suspect that Cyrus would not know of this yet.
I don't know who this Cyrus guy is, but why don't we just go ask him?
We can't find him.
Oh.
That, and there's a very real chance that if we go ask him, that what will be left of us might be dust, but not more than dust.
Oh.
You see some of the mages sitting around the table, like kind of like drumming their fingers. Well,
by the way,
we we do have a reward for the people who want to look for these mechanisms, and they begin to like pour out a few items on the board. While we are not the main procurers of artifacts in the city, because the Emberville family sits on that main trade, we have a few, and to any who can help, there is something to be had, is what we can gather that we can spare ourselves. But we have roughly 5 artifacts up for display. And we can link
That's
them.
all very nice and all, but I think just the fact of preventing what is about to happen is quite nice, you know. Of course, we will take any of these artifacts if we do end up clearing these devices, but
I think what's
main-
more valuable is
main
an
thing is-
allegiance for what comes next.
Huh. Well, what's the game plan?
Well,
for these
tell us how
items.
we will find these devices and we will go look for them. See if we can find any. If
They would have to be
if we can find
hidden
any at all.
where they are out of sight, but still within range. And where normal people don't get to see them clearly.
does anyone have a city map? Just a parchment top-down view of the city.
Dorian looks through his bag of holding. Yeah, sure. Rolls it out on the table, and it kind of shows the Emberville house with this big square, property, and a few hundred meters from that, in measurements, you can see a big round plaza leading up to the massive cathedral. And the plaza expands about 500 meters in diameter. It's massive.
So,
Well,
Reginald.
we have about 3 of these devices within to cover up this entire place. 3 devices.
Okay,
Yes.
so we'll just have to go and find 3 devices and blow them up. Right?
Or I have an idea. Could you make something that looks exactly like the device we could swap it with that does nothing?
Okay, I don't quite get that, but we still need to find the original ones, right?
Yeah, but think about it like this. We find it, we destroy it or whatever, we leave it, and there's no device there when they come back to check. Yeah? They're gonna know something's up. But if we swap it with something that just looks alike, that does nothing, or, I don't know, blows up spectacularly when you activate it instead.
Oh.
They
Did
won't
we replace them
initially.
with...
Fireworks?
Fuck them all.
Well, maybe not that caliber. From what I heard, that's a little bit too much. A lot of people would be caught in the crossfire. But if you just replace them with,
Well, Luna,
what you
fireworks
sold
are
Reginald, but a
beautiful.
little stronger.
Poofs!
And they're all distracting. But the important part is they look exactly like the others. They activate exactly like the others. But until you activate it, you can't tell the difference.
You see Dorian looking around. Does any of you have a guild near the plaza that would be affected by explosions? Anything like that? No? You do. 1 against 9, I think. That's a fair trade-off. So, Rose, Reginald, Paluna, you wouldn't mind walking about with explosives looking for these contraptions and dealing with them, and perhaps taking the consequences on your shoulders in case things should go bad.
Are you kidding me? I've always wanted to plan a heist. Reginald, we're gonna be planning a heist.
Yes, I think
Yeah, that
it's
sounds fun.
something that needs to be done. Maybe
Besides-
that will learn out their uncle out of hiding. We'll learn what his true goal is.
Ooh, or we could be even nastier. We could, like, have... Reginald, you know some dark rumors about your family, right? imagine instead of bombs, the second you activate them, they sound massive recordings or something, like a message you'd already set into them that tells some very dark and disturbing rumors very loudly, completely unable to be ignored. It would ruin the ceremony instantly and give us the perfect
Explosion is
cover.
more fun.
Oh no, definitely more fun. But you have a chance here.
That is, if people were to believe, whatever it is I have to say. The Emerville name has quite a good
No.
reputation, so I don't think people would just easily be persuaded. But
Well,
might be something to
imagine
think
this.
about.
During the peak of their announcement, they activate a bunch of devices that shout out the same nasty rumor, one you know to be true. It doesn't take much to poison a well permanently.
We'll think about it. First, we need to find these devices anyway. So let's think of how we're going to do that.
Mr. Pell, I trust that you can build these bombs we need to the exact specifications of this conversation.
No. Shouldn't be a problem.
Good, have them ready by tomorrow midday.
All right. And as you're standing there chattering around the table, you begin to hear knocking from upstairs. A commotion. Tables being moved about. Tables being tilted over. And a loud knocking on the door. The door begins to break inwards. And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Who was knocking
All
on
right.
the door?
No, not my heist! We could have done all stealthily and gone around doing heist shit, and you do this to me?
Right.
So,
My heist.
his
So
heist.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how boned are we?
A bone?
I mean,
Who are you
How
asking?
boned are we?
other than our usual,
You.
way of sauntering in and causing things to fall apart at rapid pace as a party, little more than usual.
We'll see.
You will definitely see.
All right, that was fun.
No combat, but I hope you got some insight into the city and the people you're dealing with, and
Yep. We bought some bombs, so that's nice.
yeah, and my voice is
Nothing
totally
wrong,
not
yeah.
fucked from making those voices.
Mhm. Well,
Have a
that's
good
your
rest.
problem.
yeah. But
Thank
yeah,
God I for once tried to make a D&D character that doesn't require me to be too creative with my voice.
yeah.
I once made the mistake of playing cross-gender, and I was sounding like this for every session until my party killed me.
Oh
Like,
my
yeah.
god!
Oh, no.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Well, it was an experiment, It was just a one-time thing.
Wait,
Then
was
we
your
had around
character
the
Mickey
table got
Mouse?
Oh, no.
But around the table, we just agreed that this needed to go. I was in on it. A couple of fireballs, an explosion later, and there was only boots left. And I promised never to do that again.
And here you are.
At least not as a permanent character.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing that. I'll keep to voices that I can actually do because I can't voice act for shit. I really
I
can't.
think I speak on all's behalf when I say thank you.
I think you do.
Well, I'm looking forward to see what's happening in the next session and how you plan on tackling whatever is awaiting on the other side of the door. I'm sure it's just a friendly little talk to. and you'll
Yeah.
all completely be unscathed from this event.
Absolutely.
Or you'll blow yourselves
Okay,
up in the process.
Right. So while we were D&Ding, something cursed happened.
What?
With Magic the
Uh-oh.
Gathering. They
What?
released Morbius from Marvel as a card.
No.
It's
I'm gonna
It's
Morbin.
fucking Morbin time. It's Morbin time in Magic.
Hell yeah.
There's no shot. They're releasing a card set based off of memes.
No, it's the
I-
Spider-Man set,
Okay.
but like, of
They
course,
literally
dude.
have a fucking card set for everything, so yes. I believe that they
Let me just hit you with fucking Morbius over here. It's Morbin time.
No.
Yes. It's not even a good it's not even a good card, but dude, it's Morbin time. You can make a commander about Morbin.
I got to go. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you next time, Opa.
Oh god, it's fucking Morbin time in Magic, dude. Oh no, oh, they also did the Spider-Man meme! They did the pointy
no.
Spider-Man meme as a card. Imposter
Ah.
syndrome.
He's losing it.
Oh no.
That's beautiful.
This is
I like it.
truly, absolutely, this is Magic in 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are.
All right. Well, I got to go
Well,
too. Thanks for the session, though.
Oh, Ria, thanks
See
for
ya.
the session. Peace.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week.